Boosh.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to more Grandia triggers. In the
Whoa.
last session, managed to get through the second island, found Rep, then found Milda, ended up finding out who the real final boss antagonist is going to be. And now we're going to head to 3 separate locations. As you can tell, our little compass here has the capabilities of detecting 2 areas. One area is essentially our destination, but the other area is a different destination. We're gonna go to where this compass is pointing. It's one of the only few times you can find this, but usually to be able to find the super secret awesome area, you just gotta stick over to the right here. So this is one of the many areas. This is the soldier's graveyard. None of the fellow challenged to train here have returned, and in place with the history. Well, if you want to try looking around, they'll particularly stop you there. So this is the first of many areas, but if we want to find the other area, it's also, I think it's in the same area, or it might actually be in the second part of the area. Let me see as we go around.
So, hey, Slavko.
Hello. That is the, okay, well. Okay, so, okay, it's kind of weird. So the Castle of Dreams is actually in the second part of the desert.
Oh, so we're gonna head for that one, or what?
We're heading for that one. I'm not doing the Soldier Graveyard now.
Okay.
Not yet. So if you want to find the Castle of Dreams, you got to come to the second area, the Shoe Bing. And obviously, since we're going to Super Dungeon territory, you got to be mindful. Enemies are not what they seem.
Enemies are no joke.
Enemies are smashes, no joke. Yeah. You always know what to tell me. Also, it's not really much of an interesting desert. It's just a desert with just yellow. That's it.
It's flat surface, really. There's like no like sand dunes or anything.
I've never seen enemies run away from me before. That's weird.
I saw that. I'm like, that crab is running for the hills. Well, lack of hills, I should say.
Yeah, there's like no hills, dude. It's just polygons.
It's a flat surface.
Alright,
they try to make it different with the different color textures, but it doesn't work, really.
And here it is, the Castle of Dreams.
Woo!
Special stage! This dungeon is a place to enjoy combat. It has no relationship to the progress of the story.
Oh, so it does actually tell you that.
Yep. Basically telling you, like, hey, there's nothing really
There's really no point in doing this. You should probably turn back.
Oh, traveler, you have strong hearts. Please teach it to my request.
My bravery is strength for a second to none. So then, what is it?
This place overflows with curse and sorrow, and darkness too.
I don't know why, but she just looks like a zombie in that portrait.
Oh, good. Then you can kind of already see where this is going.
Oh, traveler, there's a land of curse and sorrow. Please listen to my story. My sister was a lover of shiny things. She collected many things. Then one day, poof! Someone by a twisted fate, my sister got a hold of the cursed sword. Our father perished, and that sorrow brought this darkness. Please break the curse of the sword.
Alright.
Nothing tells me that she'll be the one to fight you.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Oh. Well, what's this Alice in Wonderland stuff that I'm seeing?
Oh, welcome to the Castle of Dreams.
That first room literally reminded me of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, it's Castle of Dreams. All the enemies here will end up hitting hard, but they don't scale with your team, so thank God for that, I guess.
That's a Marquise, hello.
Hello. Hey,
oh, what's up, my fellow nerds?
Hello there, fellow kids.
Greetings, fellow nerds.
I can say that because we are younger than you guys. Yeah, that's right, younger. Mm-hmm.
Wait,
yep,
are we?
Yep. No. No. It's like, no.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the youngest.
You probably are in spirit.
Hi.
And that's just plain sad. But nah, how you doing?
Here goes.
Yeah, how you doing, Marquise?
You only hit one person.
That's okay. You just finish up the rest.
Oh, God.
Oh, they hit hard.
I told you they hit hard.
You sure you're ready for this?
We can't. All right. So here's the thing. We can continue this up until an area called the J base. We can do the area. We're fine. It's just that we're gonna have these guys are affected by magic more so than physical attacks.
I mean,
so you have to utilize magic a lot more than you thought.
I mean, they're skeletal enemies, and just going by bar RPG logic, dry bones can't be killed unless you hit them with magic.
As you see right there.
And it usually does a lot of damage to them.
Okay, so Dragon Zap does not do flat. Wait, actually, hold on.
The Dragon Zap looks kind of cool.
Okay, no, never mind. Okay, so Dragon Zap is cool beans. Oh my god,
That
he's
looks
still
kind of
alive.
cool.
Yeah, no, it's the much better animation than the one you saw before.
The Zap.
Well, no, I'm talking about from Grandia 2, but then again, you probably won't even remember what the hell the Grandia 2 one looks like.
I don't. All I remember is the
Spirit Bomb looking attack.
Yeah, that one and the animated one.
I mean, I don't blame you. That's like the only one that kind of jumps out at you. Dragon Zap is literally what it was called. It was literally a dragon.
And 10 seconds slash. That's all I remember because I hear that constantly.
Hey, 10 second slash was 10 second random. Yeah.
Also, Marcus, I'm doing good. How about you guys? Also, I've been meaning to get this game and check it out. I never played Grandia.
Got
any I was gonna get any input about Grandia.
It's a good game, but you can die very easily in the game. But no, it's a good game. I recommend it. It will be hard at first if you don't really understand the mechanics that the game offers to you. But other than that, pretty gooch. Very casual friendly for the most part, up until like a certain point where the game starts to kick you in the balls. But overall, it's a really good game.
So we've been doing good, Marquise. We've been doing good.
Yeah, we've been doing gooch.
Yeah. I feel like this week is going by fast because I still don't believe it's Wednesday. I believe it's Thursday today.
You just said Happy Wednesday,
I know, but it feels like not Wednesday. So just like all RPGs, he asked.
Well, it really depends, because if you're playing Dragon Quest, that game kicks your ass regardless, but nah, I mean, I guess. I don't really know what level of difficulty I would put Grandia in, to be honest. Because when I play
it's not really turn-based, that's all I can say.
Nope. Also, I think the enemies respawn no matter what.
Oh, when you leave it in and out of the room?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I guess it was just, like, literally just 4 extra enemies that was just in here. So there's one area I'm trying to find, which is not here. These lizards suck, so we need to kill them immediately.
Well, better go start killing them.
See, look, do you like their names better? Also, they're super fast.
Wait, what are they called? Salamander? I was doing good, just playing some N64 games now, still calming down from that phone spam incident yesterday, but it's good now, I think. Well, I'm glad, like, hopefully it's settled down, like, relax with some N64 stuff.
Oh, lightning, strike down the enemy!
Actually, we've been playing a little bit of Mario Kart 64, and we're trying to, like, get gold cups in all the engine classes. Hey, did we finish 100cc?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, great, now we're on 150.
I mean, we beat 1.
Yeah, we beat Mushroom Cup. I don't know if we completed Flower Cup. I don't remember.
Nope, but then I got annoyed and just quit.
I forgot why. I think there was like one part that like was really messed up. I'm like, okay, and we're done. Other than that, we've been having fun with it.
You get slow IP loss, but you get a crap ton of defense.
Death Mask.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably just gonna give that to him. Mainly because he's already fast enough at his is.
Have fun with the rubber band and 50. Oh, we already seen the rubber band in 100cc. It was ridiculous.
Okay, so enemies do infinitely respawn this. Okay. And that's why the Tower of Temptation is actually the worst, because like I said, enemy respawn rate is non-existent.
Okay, since I've been playing a lot of Yoshi's Story, Ocarina of Time, and Windback. How was Windback?
You like Resident Evil 4?
I mean, I never really played Resident Evil because I tried to avoid those games.
You seen Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it plays like Resident Evil 4 in terms of gameplay.
Okay.
That's it.
I never played Resident Evil 4.
Actually, you've seen it. You just told me you've seen it.
Okay, but yeah, I have seen it.
Did you lie to me and say you didn't see it?
I have seen it. I have seen it.
Are you lying to me? You're
No.
lying to me right now?
No, I'm not.
You just say that you saw something that you didn't really see it, but now you're saying.
No, I did. It's been a while though.
Well, it's
Been
a
a while.
it's a third-person shooter game, but it has like controls that's similar to Resident Evil, where you hold down a button to draw your weapon and then you shoot with another button. So it's kind of like that.
Ah.
Pretty cool. It's a really nice game. It doesn't really look that difficult, but then again, I couldn't get past the first level, so I wouldn't really know.
Pretty good. I usually don't play shooters on N64, but it has my interest. Ooh, neat. See, if it has Perfect Dark, I wouldn't mind playing that all over again. Even though it's been a very long time since I played it.
Yeah, it's also difficult, but hey, have fun, I guess.
I mean, my sister and I almost got to the very last level. We were at the final boss, but we kept losing to it, and then we just stopped there. So we could have beaten the game, but we were getting beaten by the final boss.
Why were you guys getting beat by the final boss?
Ew, it was very difficult for us.
Why didn't you guys get good?
Well, look, we were actually pretty good up until the final boss.
Wow, sounds. So wait, is that game 2 players?
Yeah, it's 2 players.
Oh, fam. I know what we play.
Yeah. I have rare replay for the Perfect Dark games. Ooh. Yeah, I remember Perfect Dark was in rare replays. Bah, I have no Xbox.
We don't have no Xbone. We have
Oh.
N64s and N64s and N64s.
Yeah.
So, as you can tell here, enemies here do not care about your magic. They think that it's laughable, but it also comes at a very good chance of you leveling up your magic. The boss here hates magic. Kill it with magic.
I mean, like you said, it's a good way to level up your magic and all that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you're kind of one of those folks who decide to play the game and ignore magic entirely,
Like
you're gonna really hate this area.
Don't think you can get away.
Why does zap almost every zap skill does a flash? I don't understand this.
I mean, it is lightning, technically. Lightning does flashes.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be realistic.
Well, it is, so yeah.
So the boss here is a lich. It's a boss that we will fight again in the game when they kind of just stop. They run out of boss types and they just reuse a boss enemy again.
I see an X mark on that portrait.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Kinda
I
funny.
don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of Vanessa's manor and Had a Time.
I mean, it is playing a little bit of a kooky little song.
Because I see that's a lot of X marks.
Huh? What about X marks?
I see more portraits with X marks on them. I'm like, and someone must really hate the person.
No.
No, there's X marks on the portraits in the battlefield.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there are.
No, I don't see anything.
Huh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, lightning.
Yep, I totally see it. I'm liking the time combat mechanic. I mean, it's something I'm not used to seeing. I'm used to turn-based.
Pretty easy.
I'm used to turn-based.
I really am. Like, I'm very basic. I like the basic turn-based Paper Mario Pokemon style.
Nothing wrong with that. Just funny is all. I like the turn-based one. Is this the one with the dungeon with the spikes? 'Cause that's really all I'm looking for.
Dungeon with spikes?
Yeah. So the reason as to why I don't really like traversing through this area is mainly because some of the enemies likes to disappear and get the jump on you, and if they get the ambush on you, they can kind of insta kill you or insta wipe your whole team. You don't want that to happen. So
No, you don't.
also
That's
I
a
noticed
nice thought.
our compass doesn't work here.
Uh-oh. That's a nicely done, Slacko. I still need to get around to Mario Tennis because, you know, I'm trying to get, like, the stars on every characters. Yeah. The AI in that game is still, hard.
Alright, this is not where we want to go, because going that way leads to the boss, and we don't want to fight
I like
the
the
boss right
Spoopy
now.
Castle. Into the dining hall? No.
Trying to find the dungeon.
Ah, okay. Mario Tennis is fun, but hard as hell. It is. Like, I enjoy Mario Tennis, but it is hard. Even, like, because even the GameCube one, that one can be hard as well. Yeah, we put the flash warning thing. Cyber. Yeah, we did.
He mentions that when I had it yesterday, but I see how it is. It's fine. Whatever.
Look, it's there so people can't say, oh, you didn't put a flash warning. I'm like, well, it's there now. Yeah, it was. We well, not like the beginning, but it was like there, like
It's
in
when
the
you
half-
it's when you mentioned it, I put it up there.
Yeah, like it was mentioned, and he decided to put it up.
Yippers. Okay, so they're not weak to fire. Good. Now I need to figure out what the hell to actually hit them with. I don't think shockwave is gonna work because I don't think they take physical damage. Nope, they don't care.
They really don't.
And now they're gonna munch Melda like she was a bacon, egg, and cheese. That's a weird notion, I guess.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, it is.
They don't want to suffer a BWL fiasco. Nope. We don't need that.
Oh, wind, twist like a tornado.
So how you doing, Cyber?
Not bad.
Hey, she's alive. Thank God.
Hey! Bacon, egg, and cheese. All one word. Bacon, egg, and cheese, yeah. So times are good, getting better, so progress. Also has some great soup. Hey, that's good. Good. Glad you're getting better from your cold.
There's our final mana egg for Rap, hopefully.
Hey, also, what kind of soup did you have, Cyber? Because I'm curious about food, as always.
18 minutes. Cool. Good job, guys.
Oh, hush!
Ooh, that was close. I almost got ambushed.
That was really close. A milestone. we're getting better, but slowly waiting a little bit longer to talk about food.
Proud of you guys. Keep it up.
Like, I'm a bad influence when it comes to food talk.
No, it's because you don't have anything else to talk about, so you just go to food instead as a crutch.
I mean, you're right, but you should have pointed it out.
I'm gonna point it out because that's what it is. You don't have anything else to mention. That's why. Let's talk about some controversial topics, guys.
What's a Maelstrom soup with
Well,
chili oil?
Maelstrom is a storm.
Not Maelstrom. I'm talking about the soup that he mentioned.
Why is
the
it
soup
called Maelstrom? That's so mean.
with chili oil to help the sinuses. Ooh, nice.
Ah, here we are. Wait.
Are you sure? That's the rooftop.
Yes, it is, and we can't go anywhere over there because we don't know how to.
I like
we
the
don't know how to
spooky
jump.
castle. Like a Halloween castle.
It's called Castle of Dreams, shit. Duh.
I know, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's soup with beans, veggies, meat, and small noodles. Ooh, that sounds good.
How's the dungeon? There's one was a dungeon in this place with a bunch of spikes that tries to kill us and damage us for funsies.
You know what's weird? Like, we mentioned Maelstrom. I never knew that word up until like one of the Kinetic's Uprising shorts mentioned it, because Palutena actually used a spell called Maelstrom in one of the animated shorts. I couldn't understand what she was saying because it sounded like the sound kind of sounded like meshed up. I'm like, what's she saying? And someone said Maelstrom. I'm like, Maelstrom? I'm like, oh, that's not a thing that she does in the game at all. But yeah, she used a spell called Maelstrom. I'm like, oh, okay. You know. But yet again, in that same animated short, she actually wielded one of the weapons. So I'm like, I like this. I like the Palutena, how she can wield the weapons. But sadly, she didn't really utilize it. It caused well, an explosion of vegetables. So when you guys think Paper Mario and Banjo-Kazooie will get added? I mean, it's gonna be obviously added in the next update for N64. The question is when, and judging by the track record of Nintendo Switch Online, I want to say I give it 3 months later. So, yeah.
Alright,
Predicting either Christmas Eve or for the February for Paper Mario US anniversary or summer, but who knows? Anyway, you about to say something?
I was gonna say, oh, see, there's your zombies. I remember when I told you to guess the boss and the final boss in Tower of Temptation, you said zombies, and like, see, there you go. There's
zombies. Yeah, there's zombies.
Yeah, zombies.
Mind you, that's Olive Garden. Hold on. I'll check what this Maelstrom soup it is. Maelstrom. Whoa, that is indeed a soup. It looks good though. I don't know why, it kind of reminds me of goulash. That's what it reminds me of, and I like goulash. It kind of looks like that, just a little bit.
Pretty easy.
What about all this money you can gather and you still end up poor when you trade in weapons? What kind of nonsense video game is that? Like, oh yeah, I got all these weapons, still poor.
Oh yeah, money. Yoink. Oh.
Yoink, just like real life.
Hey,
Bills! But I don't want to pay bills.
Like a tornado.
Oh boy. We're gonna do this talk now. Also, today's Pokemon News once again calmed the remaining anger storms of the remakes and perked curiosity as well. I don't know.
No, it didn't.
Oh, here we go.
Y'all Pokemon fans are fickle as hell, because apparently when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was a thing, Mother Effers hated the game, but now that Diamond and Pearl's a thing, people are like, yeah, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire lit, bro. And I'm like, y'all are just as bad as effing Zelda fans, I swear. Y'all just don't like, y'all hate things, and then when other things come out that's bad, y'all like, yeah, let's jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, Omega Ruby's good now, right? Yeah, let's play some video games. But somebody did make up a good post that Sheena did share to me, which is a good concern. When it comes to like the remakes, they kind of want them to, what's the word?
Oh no, let me find it. I'll find it. I'll read the thing once I find it. But this time I'm not kidding. Like today, like you just looking on Twitter, just looking at like dumb comments about the band. I'm like, stop.
No, I must solve this mystery.
I found it. It's the SpongeBob meme with the little kid that's crying and the dad's like, why did you ask for it? But anyways, oopsie. The remix is the kid, and the Pokemon Coming International is the guy. The kid's saying, I don't want Diamond and Pearl remake, and the father was like, then why did you ask for it? And the little kid was saying, we wanted a good, well-made remake, one that captured the essence of the original while improving and adding content to the experience. And the dad's like, damn, yeah, I get why you're upset, actually.
Yeah, like, it's better when they kind of, like, extend the features onto the games, onto the remakes, rather than just kind of just, you know, not doing that. So I can understand that criticism concern, but when you kind of are, like, switching from saying, like, oh, yeah, game bad, and then switching back to, like, oh, yeah, game good, and, like, I don't like it.
Oh, he does see that meme actually. Oh, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. The Pokemon fandom's like the Sonic fandom now. I mean, basically, really.
I don't know. I mean, the Sonic fandom is probably gonna just disappear once Sonic Loop flops. So.
Oh. Okay, I like what Bloppy put. A Pokemon game made a divisive release back-to-back and seemed its fan base grow even more split. Sounds familiar. Sonic the Hedgehog is being hanged, and it's saying first time, and Pokemon's saying, huh?
It's like, wait, what are you talking about, bro? You about to die, bro. you about to get got.
Also, Shaman will be an early gift for fans and Legends Arceus too. Nice.
I saw somebody mention that now we gotta shell out $60, an extra $60, and in my mind I'm just saying, why didn't you just buy Sword and Shield when it was out? That's your own fault that you have to pay extra $60 for a game that you should have had last year.
Fandom, they ruin Pokemon, especially the collecting as well. Pokemon stuff overpriced, it's not fun anymore. I mean, that's basically for everything.
That's for everything. That's not just Pokemon.
Yeah, well, like, a lot of the stuff is, like, overpriced in general. When it comes to collecting. So it's got the TV show is happening for G4 TV, so two well-known gaming YouTubers got a show. So yay!
Yeah, we know.
I saw the intro and I'm like, oh, nice. I mean, I don't watch it, like I said, I don't follow the dude, but I did see it.
Proud of him, though.
Yeah. Scalpers ruined the fun for everyone, to be honest. You know what? You're right about that. Scalpers ruined it. the video game market ruined it.
Now the NFT stuff is gonna ruin it too, so.
Bah.
Not bad, eh?
Yep.
Like, at a GameStop I went to, some guy tried buying the whole aisle of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Sheesh. You know, there's a limit to that. Like, Toy Store should have to look like, no, 2 per customer. The clerk was boss, she kicked him out. Sadly, he almost trashed the store until the security guard stopped him. Good. Glad the clerk was, you know, basically just, you know, kicked him out for doing that. What are you trying to do?
So, I'm trying to, like, get into a spot that everybody's getting hit. There we go.
But why?
I already told you already.
I like to think of using the blooper stickers and saying, but why?
I already told you why. If you don't
But
remember,
why?
that's your own fault.
Oh, okay, never mind. The water spell. But in any case, they now caused new limits. Stores are now only selling games, consoles, trading card games, and toys to members of the store. I'm sorry, what? To members of the store? That doesn't make sense, though. Like,
Yeah, it
GameStop
doesn't
and
make
Best Buy-
any sense.
That doesn't make sense. Like, GameStop and Best Buy will not sell them to you unless you're their... I'm
You have to
sorry.
be a member? That's dumb.
That's dumb.
That doesn't fix the problem. That just makes
That
it worse
doesn't.
for those who actually, you know, want to genuinely buy something.
Yeah. That's actually pretty dumb. Because I'm certainly not a member of either one. I don't go there often.
That probably explains why that lady constantly keeps asking me for my friggin' GameStop thing. Ugh.
Yeah, it's their best way to prevent scalpers from buying them because most are not a member.
Then what about people who are not a member who genuinely wants to buy something then?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy several copies of a game or anything. Like, I just want the game and get out. That's it. I don't want to stay here very long. Like, don't make this complicated for me. I just want one copy of a game. That's it. Because if the Imagine Store's not gonna have the games, then you know where I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go either to Best Buy or GameStop. And if they don't allow me to buy the game, like, you want my money or not? Like, come on.
Sorry,
Like,
you're not a club member. Get up.
Like, I try to go to the Imagine Store just to get it $10 cheaper, and I'm here paying for the original price, and you guys don't want my money? Come on. Like, I went out of my way to go to your stores just so I could get the game, even though it's original price. I'd rather get it $10 cheaper, but you guys are being poop. I think I was wrong as well. What do you mean?
I was gonna say that kind of mentality doesn't work.
It does not fix the whole situation. Hopefully Thing Gen 9 will DB 2023. I mean, I want to believe so, that it might take a while. So you're literally just trying to find a sweet spot to take damage so you can upgrade your water spells or something like that.
17, 18, 19, 20.
You literally count how many hits until...
Okay, so 22 hits it takes for her to get her HP down to 1.
Ah.
This is the only way to end up leveling up the water spell without really, you know, going out of your way to heal in battle.
Yeah, that's the reason why Cyber, he's doing it on purpose so he can upgrade his water spell for healing.
Because this is the final time, mind you, where you can level up the water spell effectively, easier, can't speak, without the need of utilizing it in battle. Because water, aside from wind and water is the hardest to level up because, for one, your characters have to take damage. Like, you can't use it in battle just to heal non-existing lost HP because it won't work.
And you're not healing in every battle either, so it takes longer.
That too. Like, that's also the other reason too. And since Milda has the highest HP, this also, like, obviously I would
use more healing for her.
Yeah, even though I would like to get everybody to get hit by the spikes, but there's no poison puddle of swamp that allows us to just stand in for like the majority and just, you know, heal. So. But yeah, this also ends up helping Rep get his water up too, because he just got the move. And healing is important, especially considering the fact I think only Fina and Justin are the only two characters that can learn Resurrection. Because each character has like different set attacks that they learn. Like, Justin learns the physical explosion attack while Fina learns the defensive explosion attack. But she learns the attack buff one and Justin learns the physical one. Rep, I think, also learns the physical one as well, so yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, 53? Bro, she's not gonna get her MP drained at all, bruh. But if we really want to get hit by, like, can I get, like, multiple characters to get hit by this? Alright, no, it's a little bit tougher to get everybody to take damage from this thing. Because not only that, it also bounces me forward.
Yeah, I noticed that, like, because I noticed you're trying to get them, well, I don't know, shut up, you're trying to get that money, but I see you kind of, like, warping. I'm like, is that part of the game?
The money is very easy to get.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to let 2 characters get hit instead, but the game's not playing ball, so it's not easy unless there was a puddle of poop.
You.
The spikes do a lot of damage, though, so I might just keep running into it a couple of times.
Well, I mean, it's kind of good that we're getting this game out of the way.
What do you mean?
Because the 19th is approaching very quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's literally, like, next Saturday.
Well,
Now that I think about it, I'm like...
yeah, we actually will. And it's a good thing we don't separate games within two different days now.
Oh, is it Friday? I thought it was Saturday. Oh, yeah, Friday. Sorry, Friday. Next Friday is the 19th. Oh, yeah, it's the 19th. It's Friday.
Yeah, she shows up.
I miscounted the days. I'm like, wait, yeah, you're right, it is a Friday. So Thursday could be the last day. Well, next Thursday.
Right, don't pressure me, jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying. Fridays be best days.
It was supposed to be the best day for me, but you know,
Hi.
got pushed back.
Hi.
I'm not talking about you. It's about Endwalker. I don't care about what's happening with you. Jesus.
Oh.
I don't care what's happening about you.
Oh, well then.
It's like, I'm not care about what you. I'm talking about Endwalker here.
Oh, I see Endwalker's more important than me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you giving me the sage ability?
I
don't
see
think
how
so.
it is. You know that guy look at the other girl meme? Yeah, I feel that.
Good.
you're basically looking at the girl with the Endwalker on her face.
Yep.
And I'm just the other girl looking disgusted.
Or
like,
is that
"Excuse me?"
or is that thing where it's like, man, guys only wants one thing. Endwalker.
It's either like the two people sleeping in bed or something like that, or
Yep. Guys only want one thing and it's disgusting. Endwalker.
oh, the girl's like, I wonder what he's thinking. Endwalker, Endwalker, Endwalker.
Sage, story, everything.
Guys only want one thing. Me thinks of Beast Wars. Like, girls only want diamonds and rings. No, me wants a new game for Kid Icarus.
So you want a new game for Kid Icarus or a new game for Pit? Like, which is it?
It's the series.
Are you sure?
I'm talking about the series.
Are you sure Kid Icarus is the series?
That's the series.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you
the series.
positive? I don't think that's the series' name. I think you got it wrong.
I saw Paramount made a slew of delays today. Oh, what's a slew of delays?
Well, for one, we're not getting SpongeBob. We're not getting SpongeBob. And we're not getting SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
So, yeah. So this dungeon is the shortest of the super dungeons. Because all you have to do is just go to that one room, go up to the roof, climb down, fight boss, and that's it, and you leave. I'm not even kidding. It's really short.
Transformers, Star Trek. Funny enough, new SpongeBob film and another live-action drama got delayed to summer/winter 2023.
Oh no, not the dramas. Whatever shall we do about the
Oh
llamas?
no, not the new SpongeBob film.
Oh no, not the llamas.
Oh no.
Here goes!
If things go well, Sonic 2 might not be delayed, but they said don't hold your breath.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like
2023.
not like any of us is really legit rushing to watch a movie at this point.
I mean, look what happened with the first film. They literally took the time to delay the film to make it better.
Unfortunately, to people's dismay.
I mean,
even though they didn't have to showcase that Ugo Sonic. They could have just showed the good one, but hey, whatever.
And it was planned too, wasn't it?
I think it was planned. Like I said,
I
I'm
wanna-
not trusting anything on the internet anymore. Because I only hear that from the internet. I don't know if it's actually was true, if it was planned or not. I just hear things from people's mouths, and I just auto-assume that it's probably right or wrong. So, I don't know
Unless
if that
it's
was the
obviously
case.
wrong.
Yeah, because, like, anybody can say anything for clout.
Apparently, the reason is due to financial issues Paramount is facing. Oh, with the slew delays? Oof.
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't get Paramount Plus, though.
Let's see. So I was thinking of the Runaway Brain Mickey Mouse short today, so, have you ever streamed the Julian boss fight in Cage, Dream Drop Distance? I'm assuming?
I fought him, didn't stream it, though.
You never went through Dream Drop Distance? With the Kingdom Hearts
No,
Marathon?
I streamed Dream Dot Distance. I never did the Super Boss in Dream Dot Distance.
Oh!
It was when we were doing the marathon.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, I remember going through the marathon, but...
No, but I fought him already.
Tornado.
He just gets killed by balloons. Or if if you want to fight him legit, you don't use balloons and suffer. So.
Oh.
There are ways to beat them without using balloons, but look forward to that when we play Kingdom Hearts again. When the next Kingdom Hearts game comes around. Whatever the hell that is. Will Melody and Memory be part of the marathon?
I mean, you have the game, but the thing is, music. That's all I gotta say.
We'll just sing it.
You're not gonna play all. There's no way you can play that game without getting copyright infringements on it.
I mean, I don't know.
There's no way you're gonna go through that game without getting any copyright strikes out of it.
We'll do one video and we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that.
Nope, that's not even.
How about this? We play without the music. Just the sound
I mean, you
effects.
could do that. We could play our own songs into it.
I'm not playing. Why the hell would I play my own songs in a rhythm game? Does that even make any sense to you? I have to hear the damn sound of the game to know what the hell to press. Oh, let's play our own music. Yeah.
Seen a video of it, and yeah, Balloon's OP. Yoko Chibi sing along, yes. At least GTA remasters have streamer-friendly music.
I'm actually looking forward to it because I didn't know that what the hell hit me. Oh, more speaks.
Kari, this time we'll have a fight against a generic Darkseid as the final boss.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts Small wasn't that bad. It just didn't do anything.
Also, apparently, Guardians of the Galaxy, the game, also has streamer-friendly music. Hey! Forgot about the shiny legendary Pokemon distribution. Wait, what's this about shinies? Is there like an event going on?
God, we have way too many good stuff, man. Look at all these Ultra Drinks and Miracle Potion, bro.
All I see is Alt Drink.
Ugh.
Get the doggos now in shiny form. Hey, nice.
And that's pretty much all the items you can kind of end up getting from this graveyard of disaster.
Oh, you're watching Harry Potter? I mean, there is a Harry Potter marathon going on right now, but I think Goblet of Fire is not too bad. It's not my favorite, but there's some stuff here and there I don't mind, but it's not my favorite. But kind of weak having to follow up on Prisoner of Azkaban. I mean, I love Prisoner of Azkaban. That's one of my favorite ones. And Goblet of Fire was like, but then it gets better with Order of the Phoenix. Prisoner of Azkaban and Order of the Phoenix are my favorites, and then Deathly Hallows Part 2. Those are my top 3.
Alright, I'm just gonna level up Raps' water instead.
Okay.
Mainly because, let's see, Justice of Phoenix is 12 and 11, which is a fine number because if I am correct, well, Phoenix never gonna learn that last one because that has to be 99 and that ain't happening. Okay, so yeah, 12 for the other water spell. Oh, if I actually get her water up to 12, she'll end up learning the three abilities in the second level 2 slot. Okay, so the maximum has to be 20. I don't want to do that because it does. Because unfortunately, the what's my top 3 films? The Chamber of Secrets, Sorcerer's Stone, and what's the other boring one? Deathly Hallows Part 1. Yeah, there we go. But no, my favorite, Prison of Azkaban. I like Goblet of Fire. I actually like the situation that
Nothing wrong with that.
especially the ending. And I like, obviously, Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Yeah.
My reason for liking Goblet of Fire is just there's some stupid moments in that one. I don't like what's after Goblet?
Order of the Phoenix. It's the
Is
one
that
with the teacher,
Is that the
the
one
pink
with?
professor.
Okay, but is that also the one where Actually, never mind. I won't mention it. 'Cause I'm not
You
gonna
can
spoil
ask.
it.
You can
No,
ask.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna mention it. It's
Okay.
probably a spoiler. I don't know if you've seen all the movies.
I'm pretty sure most folks have seen the film.
Well, I'm not gonna auto say it.
Okay.
I don't want to make an ass out of you and me.
Okay. To be honest, I wasn't a big Harry Potter guy. My girlfriend is. I mean, I like the films.
Well, Flip doesn't plan on watching that.
No, he's not the kind of person that would watch those
Yeah. So I'm not.
for reason.
Yeah.
So which is understandable.
Mhm. All right, Rep. I need you to love up your stuff more. See, if it's at a lower level, it gains a lot of experience, but if it's at a higher level, it gains less experience. It's essentially like the Pokemon effect, where if your Pokemon is higher, it gains less experience, but if it's lower, it gains more experience.
I mean, that's the generic kind of logic to think about when you're trying to level up stuff.
I
If
mean, I like that,
you're
though.
weaker than what the recommended level is, you gain more experience, basically. Because funny enough, I'm actually doing that for Age of Calamity. To be honest, I am more of a merch fan guy, which is sad seeing there aren't many good merch live action films compared to fantasy. Yeah! I saw a post from Pokemon Master EX where a character commented about Hilda, Gen 5 female protagonist, beauty. Words cannot describe how beautiful you are, Hilda says. Oh, thanks! But numbers can, 12%, Hilda. Or Hilda's like, what? I'm confused by that.
What? What?
Words
Hold
cannot
on,
describe
what?
how beautiful you are. Hilda's like, oh, thanks. And then they say, but numbers can, 12%. Hilda's like, with a shock face.
Hilda's alright. The only reason some people probably like her is all the skimpy shorts or something.
Is Hilda the one with the pigtails or the one with the short shorts?
You know, I don't even remember anymore.
Because I remember one.
I think Hilda's black and white?
Oh, okay. So then who is the one that Gen? No, that's Gen 4 Dawn. Then who's Gen 6? Is that the one with the little puppy, little things on her hair?
You're talking about Gen 5 Part 2.
Because I know Hilda's the one with N. That's right. The
Yeah,
girl
and
that-
there's also another girl in Part 2 of Black and White. Remember?
I thought that
Black
was the
and
same
White?
character.
No, that's a look like the same character. No, that's a different character.
The one with the little puppy things on her hair.
Different character.
What was
Not
Gen
the same.
6 then?
Gen 6 was Serena.
Oh.
You forget
yeah. Oh, her
that
name's
part.
Rosa?
You
What's her
forget.
name?
You forget Gen 5 has 2 parts to it.
I legit thought it was still the same character you play as.
No.
Oh.
That's weird.
Oh, and also the comment, essentially he rated her 12%.
No.
What?
But no, it's a different character. You play as 2 different
Ah.
characters in Gen 5 Part 2.
Oh, I thought it was the same character.
Oh, they clearly look different.
I thought, like, I'm just thinking of the prototypes. I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about Serena. So I thought Rosa was for Gen 6. I'm like, you forgot Serena, who?
You also forgot Part 2. You also forgot about that Part 2 was a thing. One of the only few times that they actually did that in the Pokemon series, because they never did a Part 2 ever again after that.
I guess it's because she's very forgetful for me, in a way.
Ooh, Rosa?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I'm not really a big fan of her design.
You just don't like the little bun buns.
I really don't like those kind of hairstyles, to be honest.
That's fine.
I'm not a
I
fan
lied.
of
She
pigtails.
does not learn Resurrection. Well, that's just puckered my sadness.
Oh, what am I listening to? It's so quiet. Ah, no wonder. It's a very quiet song. I'm like, I don't need a quiet song.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. That's not good. It blacked out and needed a hard reset to work again. Oh no! Also, I saw a tweet from it saying that I relate so hard. I'm like, ooh, I feel that. Because basically she only has like, she doesn't have a lot of USB ports on her laptop. I'm like I have one. And then the USB hubs, they need a lot of power to work, because if they don't, they kind of like don't work for you. And I'm like, I have two and they're not so great, but yet again, it's my fault for not knowing that they rely more power to be used, so yeah.
Oh, you guys always thinking that you think you get away with things.
Wait, what?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. What do you want?
Like, I don't know, you just randomly said something, and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having my own conversation.
Yeah, you're having your own. You're having your own battles.
Oh, well then.
It's okay.
Like, I don't need to worry about the hub thing right now, because my headset, it goes through the headphone jack. My other one was USB. So I don't need to use the hub right now.
Tell us more.
Because I use the USB slot for my drawing tablet. Yeah.
Nobody has mentioned the other news yet. I'm actually surprised.
Other news? Is it a gaming news?
Yes.
Is it a game coming out?
No.
No? Is it news about you? News about me?
No.
I actually don't know what it is.
It's fine.
Okay. Is it a new game you got?
Stop trying to guess.
Well, we might as well keep guessing.
Well, don't matter.
Is it Pokemon again?
Nope. I just told you about it, but it's okay if you forgot. It's okay.
I actually forgot. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. It's okay.
I don't remember. Mario Party?
Every day, Sheena gets downgraded to level 1 like Sora in Kingdom Hearts.
No.
And Samus in Metroid.
I don't
And
know.
Link in friggin' Ocarina of Time and
Is it the Snazzy Kingdom Hearts board game? Oh.
Nope.
I mean, that looks pretty neat though, not gonna lie. A Perilous Pursuit board game. What is Perilous Pursuit?
So you perilously pursue somebody.
Is it like their own version of chess?
Even they gotta make chess complicated.
I don't know
have
if it's
to
even
play-
in chess. I think it's actually a legit game, but I never heard of it.
Do you have to play the game? Whoa, hold on. Hello.
Hello. Hey, thank you, Davey Valentine, for reading. Thank you.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome
Hello,
to the
hello.
extravaganza of the Grandia Remastered.
Hello.
We're currently in the Castle of Dreams, going through some little bit of grinding fest by healing some folks.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Davey Valentine, for the follow. You get a doggo. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope you had a wonderful time with with game you're playing.
What game was it? Hope everything
Hey,
is
what
all
game
well.
was it?
And hope your day's going good.
We're just chilling. Oh, thank God that works. I was afraid.
All right, I get one chance. If it fails, that's it. Game over.
Look, last time I did that, for some reason, it didn't work. Panic and shows over commands. Look, Cyber, it didn't work last time when I did both that command and the exclamation cabin command.
All right.
So I was like, why did it work that time when I typed it up?
All right, let's go beat up the boss, or we might end up losing to the boss. I don't know. This boss is a little bit complicated.
Did you save?
No, there's a save point in here.
Oh, okay.
I'm expecting to lose to this boss, but who knows?
I
Might
mean,
win.
you never know. You never know.
I mean, nah, super bosses are annoying.
Oh, it's
and
a super boss. Oh, have fun.
Yeah, what, you thought it was a normal boss? This is a super dungeon.
I actually forgot about the super boss part.
You also forgot about the news that I was talking about, bro.
I actually don't remember. Look, I'm a
That's
goldfish.
Why you? Stop, stay away, this cursed sword will hurt you! Just like the day when I forced me to kill my father against my wishes! Oh, father. It's alright, we've got to break the curse. Okay, here we go.
Well
The
then.
Lord's Ghost. Alright, so he has 3 body pieces. One that casts his... Why did I use that move? Anyways.
Why does he kind of reminds me of Aghanim.
Oh good, then you're gonna love his Aghanim attacks.
Like
So
just
the-
design-wise, he kind of reminds me of Aghanim.
Rep, you didn't go anywhere. Good job, bro. Waste of time.
What's the point of that ability?
You know what? I ask that question every single day I use it.
'Cause he
I
used
don't
that
know.
yesterday, and I was wondering what it does.
It doesn't do anything. It just makes you cry.
Is there really any point in using it?
There isn't. Also, X-ray sucks.
Oh,
Doesn't-
dude, like he has one eye.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like a mixture of Aghanim with an eggplant wizard.
Oh, great. He's gonna turn us into eggplant wizards.
Yeah, and he has a staff too. He's like a better version of a eggplant wizard.
Fina's gonna die.
I mean, yeah.
Fina's dead. Actually, if I don't run away, I think all of us are gonna get zapped for a minute.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's Zap, alright. Good thing we had the warnings.
And Fina's dead.
Yeah, she's definitely dead. I guess the timeline is messed up. Oh noes.
And I gotta reset. Because I don't have any revives on me, and I don't need any characters to be dying in that. Except for Milda. Milda can die, but
Milda can die, wow.
It's because she doesn't stay in the party, so her getting experience is pointless. But she can't
Fiora
she
doesn't
can't
have like a gambit.
Sure. I don't know. It's like, sure.
Yeah, it's protect Milda.
Why? Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to separate everybody, because obviously you notice, I don't know why they put everybody in a friggin' group for this fight. It's so dumb. It's also random too, mind you. So for the first thing we want to do is want to move Justin and over there. He's gonna cast. He's casting Zap on. Okay, he's casting Zap on Justin. That's fine. But we can also cancel it out. So Crackle has the ability of canceling, and hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then right. So everybody says.
Darby says.
Cancelled! Just like my Twitter followers. Let's go! Alright. Unfortunately, unlike most multiple body part bosses, they kind of don't stun unless you hit all their parts, so they can still get some hits in.
I mean,
Right now.
yeah.
Hey, Justin. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sometimes he's stupid and he hits the wrong direction. Because, alright, so he doesn't move. He's always stuck in that general direction. So, his eye laser, unfortunately, only goes in 4 ways directions. If you know that, you should be relatively okay. Keyword is relatively. He can still kill everybody, though.
Just someone say, let's go, train on.
Alright, good. At least only Rep and Melda's getting hit. Milda. Mispronouncing her name.
When isn't Justin stupid? I mean, yeah.
Wait, when did I say Justin? I never said Justin.
I don't know. I think you say something about him attacking, or I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, Gadzap.
Gadzap.
This is a single target lightning spell that does tremendous damage, and
target.
Rep is dead.
I was not banking on him surviving that. I'm like, yeah, he's gonna die. That's a lot of lightning right there.
Rip the hero. Oh, you gonna get him up?
Rip the hero.
Nope, I ain't resetting. We are far too into this goddamn fight. I ain't resetting shit.
Aren't you gonna save me?
Oh,
No.
power of ice.
Boosh.
Didn't you only Justin's the only one that can learn resurrection? That's kind of dumb. Why is the person who should be utilizing physical attacks more learn resurrection? I don't understand that.
Here goes!
Camilla kick.
Wow, that canceled. So how come when I use it doesn't cancel? I see how it is, game inconsistency.
Very selective.
Right? I hate that. Oh, that's fine. Even though I would like Rep to gain experience from this, but he'll gain experience in the soldier graveyard.
Oh, lightning, strike down the enemy.
But have you fought a super boss besides 358 over 2 days? Like, what kind of experiences do people have with super bosses? What you like about super bosses? What you hate about them? Oh, he does move. Oh. That's interesting. Lou?
Here goes!
Sorry, I'm just reading something.
Okay. Might want to say that next time. I thought you just vanished.
Sorry,
into the
no,
ether.
sorry.
Like, okay. Guess I'm just talking to myself here, I guess.
Wait, okay, so hold on. You have the day 1 lock thing on the chat, right?
Okay.
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay, because you know the raiders, they wanted to message and chat and all that, but not sure how to do or say about that.
Right. Oh, yeah, yeah, they can't, unfortunately, I have it like that because of the situation that was
The
happening.
recent events that happened a few months back.
Yeah, the recent events that happened, and I also don't want the situation. I apologize for that if, you know, the person is still here. I have it like that for precaution reasons because of the fact that, the way how
Oh, wind,
those
twist
situations
like a
was
tornado.
happening. I don't like to deal with that right now.
Yeah, like, I mean, we apologize for that, but, you know, it's just a precautionary thing.
Does nobody have a resurrection potion, or is I'm just dumb? I just not decide to bring a resurrection potion with me? Oh, I do have a resurrection potion. Bro, get your dumb ass up. Get your dumb ass up and start using digging. Where'd you read that from, by the way? Hello?
I'm reading the chat.
No,
Sorry.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh, what?
Never mind.
Sorry.
Here you go.
No, it's not just no one uses it, maybe. I mean, I don't think the potion has ever been used. I guess you just never realized that you had it in your inventory.
I mean, that could also be the case.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
But it's actually good. I'm glad that I have one mistaken thing. Rap, just use friggin' digging. So that way you can probably take less damage. Also, Milda, I need you to like move away from him. Also, another thing, why did he only use Gad Zap on Rep? Like, my dude, did you hate him? Oh, I mean, you hate him right now because you about to hit him with a.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he's the bait right now. Might as well take advantage of that.
I don't want him to die again.
Oh.
Oh no, never mind. Oh, never mind. He knows. He sucks. He sucks at video games.
There.
Oh, this is an inappropriate way of just healing everybody, because now he's just gonna kill everybody now. Zap! Oh,
Well,
God.
I mean,
No, if he attacks one person, as long as he doesn't use Gad Zap, we'll be fine, because Gad Zap will just one-shot a person. Okay, he's just attacking normally. This is my chance to move Milda to another direction. I want her to. She can't go anywhere that is safe. I mean, she could probably just go slightly over there. Oh, wow, I forgot. That thing has a wide swing.
Protect us.
Man, it's a rod, I guess. Or staff, not rod.
Use your guts.
ugh.
Guts.
What?
No, he's the boss just has a lot of health. I'm like,
You
oh
have
boy.
nothing to say. You're just saying, ugh, that's it. That's all you're saying. Ugh.
Ugh.
Justin, no! 69 damage, baby.
Sorry, I'm typing.
Nope, they are still too close to each other. What in the world are you typing?
Oh no, like whispers.
Okay.
Oh no. I was
Forget
being
it, Sheena. Forget it. Just
What?
forget it. I don't know what's happening. You just
No,
lean all
that's
over the
fine.
place.
You okay?
No, it's fine. I'm talking about the raider that they're still here and they understand.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. I'm just fighting a stupid boss with a big giant eye. He tends to miss. Hey, Rapper's gonna get experience, baby.
Take that.
Hey!
Thank God. Well, he was gonna
Look,
end up dead.
I mean, he needs experience.
Yeah, he's our final character. Well, second to last final character. Once again, he hated Rep so much that he... Okay, I love how if he hits Zap with Rep, it only hits him. But, you know, reasons.
Reasons. Just beat up this evil Cyclops eye guy.
I can't beat up
Eye guy.
zombie. Do I want to heal him or do I want to... screw
What
it.
are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna heal everybody.
Now you'll be okay.
Because the worst thing my boy can do right now is basically use Gad Zap and just hit everybody. But Gad Zap only hits one person, thank God.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's probably like
Oh.
the only good thing about, Hey, we won Boom Pow!
Hey!
And apparently he stopped attacking for some reason. I ain't complaining.
Boom pow.
Do we have anything good? I use the Ultra Drink.
I like how it's just called Old Drink, but not Ultra.
Plus Ultra?
Oh, what's the command for Discord? Is it exclamation mark Discord?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it should be.
Yep, it is. So Cyber
probably
say
also made
Cyber say sorry for the whispers, by the way.
That's fine. I should probably also make both Cyber and Flip mods in that.
No, they are mods. They are mods.
No, I mean mods in the Discord. Not mods in just...
Oh. That's I mean, might as well do all these two as a reminder. So I'll push these. There we go.
Power of ice.
It keeps her interested.
Alright, this super boss is almost dusted. Oh no, he's moving! He's schmoving! He's about to hit him with the 2-hit combo! But I'm about to go ahead and end this boy's career by using Baboom Pow! These are names, by the way.
See my power.
Oh yes, I just typed those like without even thinking about if they're gonna work or not. I totally forgot about the commands if they work or not. I just typed them up and I'm like, oh wait, they actually did work.
And with the finale, it's time to end this fight. Finish it, Fina!
Hey.
Flame.
Also, thank you, David Valentine, for joining the Discord. Thank you.
And boss dead.
That was pretty.
Oh yeah! Fun fact: if you defeat a unique enemy, their victory post is completely different from what they say from when they defeat a boss. I don't know why. It's weird. Thank you very much. The curse of the sword has now been broken. Now no one needs to suffer the same fate as my father. Yet the pain of losing father remains. I will pray here for his repose. I give you this sword as appreciation. Lightning sword. Give it a rep.
Give it to him.
He deserved it. He was the MVP throughout the majority of the fight.
Sorry, typing.
It's fine. Jeez. Oh yeah, Jump Force is dead.
Wait, did someone say that already?
Yeah, Cyber did.
Wait, is that what you were talking about?
No, I was talking about the Naruto Fortnite combination.
Oh,
but whatever.
okay. I actually forgot about that.
Oh. Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
Sorry, I'm not looking on Twitch right now.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Naruto's coming to Fortnite, bro. Didn't you hear? He's making it big. People are gonna be Naruto running all over the place now. Now they actually have a reason to Naruto run. Ugh.
Here goes.
He's coming on the 16th.
Wait, hold on. Wait, were you shouting?
Strike down the enemy.
What?
Were you shouting at somebody?
No.
Oh, I thought you were. I'm like, who are you talking to? Sorry, I'm multitasking right now.
I'm gonna stop talking until you're done. Because apparently you are ultra confused right now and assuming I'm shouting. What is wrong with... I'm done. Nope, I'm done. Nope. I'm just gonna play the game normally now. I'm now silent. I'm now a silent streamer.
No, keep talking.
Next up, Soldier Graveyard. Done.
Anyways,
Nope.
I am done.
Nope. I don't feel like listening to whatever nonsense. No, I can't hear you. What's that? What? Am I shouting? What the hell am I shouting at? I'm shouting at you now. I'm shouting at you. I'm shouting at now.
For the record, like, you were talking about, like, the Naruto Fortnite thing, and I don't know why, I thought I heard a second voice in the background. And I thought I heard someone say, what? What was he just saying? He said, you know, Naruto and Fortnite. You were yelling it out. I'm like, I thought I heard a second voice.
What? How the hell?
I thought I heard, like, a second voice. I'm
Gina,
like,
just stop. Just stop.
How's a hey up, lads?
Just stop. Just stop, okay? I'm...
Blaze brightly, O flame.
Wow. Oh god, you guys need some physical attacks? Seriously? Ugh.
Also, how you doing, Blaz? Sorry, I'm just multitasking, so I'm kind of like out of the zone right now.
So you guys are familiar with Final Fantasy equipment, where if you have a certain particular equipment that casts a spell? Yeah, it's kind of like this, where we can use Zap infinitely amount of times now.
Here goes!
Hey!
And no, it doesn't break like in Final Fantasy V. Which, speaking of which, Final Fantasy V Pixel Remastered is out now! Get the game, please. It's actually really good.
Not bad, eh?
Aw, sweet. No, the person that follows Dave Valentine, they are a huge Grandia person as well, and they say it's so rare to see someone stream the game. So, yeah. But no, they...
Soldier Graveyard.
Yeah.
This dungeon is a special scenario to enjoy combat play only. It is not part of the story. So the Soldier Graveyard consists of a lot of strong enemies, just like the Castle of Dreams. It's a little bit longer, and it does have a ruin place at the very end. So be mindful. In fact, you can kind of tell that the compass doesn't really tell us where we're supposed to go. It's one of those, you have to find it yourself. The Castle of Dreams is the first dungeon you're supposed to visit, even though it's in the second area, but it's the first area that is straightforward, while the Soldier Graveyard and Tower of Temptation are both annoying to traverse through, unfortunately. So we're gonna have fun when we get to the Tower of Temptation, guys.
He was gonna get jumped for Kappa. That reminds me of Fanda Spider-Man against my Peter. Please don't do this to me, MJ. This is why we broke up. No, we broke up because you're just a figment of my imagination. Them laughing. You keep sending me to these potential prizes. I don't know how to handle them. I don't know, just reminds me of you too.
She is always having that moment. The fact that she thought that it was a second person, which I don't know how you even thought that.
I heard his voice.
How? How did you hear that? Where did you hear that?
I thought I heard like a distant, like someone shouting it at a distance. It's like, wait, what'd you say? Like at a distance.
Yeah, your parents. Your parents are questioning why Naruto's ended up in Fortnite, apparently. Man, I didn't know your parents were so into Naruto. I'm just gonna level up the axe. Oh god, that doesn't do
Yeah, I may have heard
anything.
her ghost. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. When are the Fortnite streams?
Pretty easy.
If Naruto is easy to obtain, you might see it on the stream, and I might end up playing it until I get the skin and then deleting the game right after. So, all right, we got the Naruto. Let's see him do the
We
default
got the
dance.
Naruto.
It just ends like that. It's like we couldn't get the English voice actor, so we got the Japanese one instead.
No, I more so hate the realization that now that Naruto is in Fortnite, I can just only imagine him with that stupid face, with the one that Spider has as an emote. And I'm like,
Pretty easy.
why does that pop up for me whenever I think of Naruto and Fortnite together? I think of that face, and I don't like it.
Wait, I gotta buy him? I can't get him with V-Bucks? Aw, man. I want to get him for V-Bucks, man. I want to win some matches and then get him for free for V-Bucks. V-Bucks. I am Porky Pig. That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Melda, you're not doing anything. Have this. You're already slow as is anyway, so.
Jump forward may be crap, but you need to keep that crap from being lost media. I'm surprised, but also at the same time not surprised. There's not a lot of folks enjoy that game.
I mean, I don't know. I probably would have enjoyed it if I picked it up, but the problem is that I already played like so many Storm games that playing Jump Force would have just been playing another Storm game with
Different.
graphics. I think, I mean, mind you, the graphics probably also put me off just a tiny bit because I don't really like the look of the characters. They look way too real.
I mean,
why
they are
real.
going for a realistic tone for them. I'm like, why are we going for a realistic tone for these guys?
I don't know why they want to go for a realistic tone for them, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
I'll likely pick up the game I'll likely pick up the game used physically on Switch and buying DLC Pack 2 since Pack 1 is includes in the Switch port. Ah. There's a reason I dropped Fortnite. Blast, you don't know. You haven't heard my story of Fortnite. Like, literally, I downloaded the game. It took a long time, mind you, to download the game. I went to it, it immediately just drops you into the game. I'm like, I don't know how to play.
It's where we dropping, man. Did you not get that? It's where we dropping, not where we slow dropping. Like, jeez.
Like it literally, like, as soon as you open up the game, it takes you into the game, and I'm like, I don't know how to play. Why are we dropping so fast?
Because it's where we dropping, boys. Not,
as soon as
let's
I
take our
dropped
time.
as soon as I dropped to the ground, I immediately went to the home menu and closed out the game and uninstalled it. I'm like, I don't know how to play this game.
That was a fun game.
And now it's forever tainted in my Switch saying, oh, you played this for a while. I'm like, go away, Fortnite. I don't need you in my system. She
was a very whatever that word is, supporter of Jonesy being Smith.
No.
She really wanted him, guys. Like
I don't.
She was gonna main him. It's like, yes, Jonesy. Did you ever stream Genshin Impact?
Oh, he has. Once
I have once. I mean, would you guys appreciate if I reset the game to stream it instead? Because personally, I don't really want to, like, stream the game from where it's at already. Kind of weird.
Simon said he wouldn't mind.
Alright, well, Sheena will have to join for that, because I ain't doing it by myself.
Oh, I have to join?
Yeah. It's not gonna be a me stream, it's gonna be a you and me stream. You gonna be showing up.
Okay.
You're not leaving out of this. It's on Switch.
No, yeah, it's not on Switch.
Unfortunately.
PC and PS4.
I have on PS4 and I already made another account for it, so don't worry, I'm good. We can point out all the Breath of the Wild parallels. We can point them all out together. It'd be great. Alright, so apparently Justin's axe and Milda's axe can kill the worms, but Fina and Rep cannot do any damage. I'm assuming because their equipment is magic based. Yeah, that's what I figured. Your attribute is water, and yours is thunder, obviously. So, where the hell did you get a water whip? A water whip. You know, one of the things I miss, as weird as it may sound. Okay, that wasn't an ambush. Okay, good. There's one thing I missed, and this is what it was the first Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 did. The instruction manual had like details of what the weapons looks like. I love the detailed weapons. So, Chrono Cross does this too, where if you're looking at a particular item, they show you what the item looked like in detail. And I love that. I kind of do miss that in video games, where they kind of have like detailed items design. Like, I always love to picture what like the certain particular items look like. That's why I'm glad like Pokemon does it, where it kind of show you like a little icon. It's not much, but it's cool to look.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what it is, but the more mainstream a game is, the less likely I am to play it. It really depends for me. Like, I've been kind of like, I mean, I still play mainstream games, but I don't pick up all the mainstream games. I just pick up the ones that take my interest.
Another reason why Fortnite is mainstream is mainly because obviously streamers, big time streamers. I mean, it's the same thing with Among Us, where big time streamers streamed it and boom, bang, became popular. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Fortnite. It's just that if you're not a battle royale person, it's not gonna be your cup of tea.
Oh, I went into that game without even realizing it was that kind of game. I'm like, oh.
Well, it was your first one, and I mean, battle royales existed before, at least I think, but I feel that Fortnite.
No, they happened before Fortnite, like, obviously before. Yeah.
Like I feel that Fortnite was like the first to make people get into it more, because I don't think people were into battle royale games at the time.
No, there were battle royale games before Fortnite was a thing.
Yeah, I know, but I feel that with Fortnite, most people in this generation got into it more. You know,
I think it's also because it's technically free on the Switch as well.
Yeah, just the game, not the other stuff.
Yeah, just the game.
Remember, kids, you can't buy everything with V-Bucks, including your student loans. Sadness.
And Among Us, I mean, there's already been a big update for Among Us, and I'm like, I kind of want to play the game again, but I'm gonna be a noob. I'm gonna be a noob at it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm amazed about that game in particular.
Among Us, because it was not popular until somebody streamed it.
And it was a game that existed 2 years prior when it got popular.
Like 2 or 3 years prior, yeah.
It's amazing how that game was so overshadowed.
And it won like an award. I forgot what award, but it won an award for that's maybe probably several awards. I don't remember, but I like how the dev team was so happy about it too. I'm like, oh my god, this is so wholesome.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow.
Oh, Fortnite's also easy for everyone to get into. It wasn't easy for me.
I mean, are you sure it's easy now? Because it's probably a little bit tougher to get into it now with some mechanics here and that the game introduced.
Yeah, since everyone's also doing a battle royale now. Fortnite would definitely be my last FPS game. Like even Halo's doing it, and then to be on Halo to find the FPS genre with it too.
Yep.
So Kingdom Hearts Mom will be a massive success soon. Wait, where do you hear this from?
Where the hell are you hearing that? You better have a very good ass reason as to why it's gonna be successful, because I want to hear this story. No, wait, no, Saba, no, wait, Saba. We get to your comment later. I want to hear Flip I want to know why Mom is gonna be popular. I want how it's gonna be massive successful. What? They sent out merchandise? They updating the game? Please tell me they updated the game. Because if they updated the game, then I wouldn't mind that. More songs, more costumes, more characters. Kyrie's playable. It's gonna be the best thing ever, homies.
Or what is that? What is that one quote from Regular Show? I know who can help us.
I know who's finds Mom successful. My mom. It's like, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
We're talking about Kingdom Hearts Mom. Sorry, I had to bring that up because we're talking about Kingdom Hearts Mom. My mom!
Oh god, are you okay? You barely can't do that. I mean, don't feel bad. Even the voice actor feels that way for doing that.
Oh,
well, you said that Among Us became popular with so strict. Bro, I'm not popular. What?
Sacrifice your child to give Kingdom Hearts Mom life?
I thought there were other people who... I'm sorry, I don't have the popularity badge to be able to convince people that it exists. Unless I probably review it. Then again, it would probably be a very short-ass review. It's like, Kingdom Hearts Mom exists. Boom.
Use your guts! Guts!
I hear the tippity-tapping and the tappity-tapping.
Look, I'm typing on Discord, okay? I'm being, friendly.
That's fair.
Mind you, I'm not very active on Discord, but I try to be.
I'm being very nice right now. Let me do what I need to do.
Welcoming.
That's fine. I'm glad that you're trying to be welcoming. It's very kind of you.
But it's hard for me to multitask at the same time, since I'm not a multitask person.
Clearly, so...
Yes, as you saw earlier.
Clearly, because when you thought that for some reason there was like some random Bobini talking to me, and I'm like, what the hell? What?
No. Well, I mean, that was in my head. I'm like, I thought I heard a second voice.
Yeah, clearly that was in your head, because I don't know. Dude, what?
Dude. Like, it literally sounded like there were, like, somebody on your end, like, shouting at a distance. When you were talking about Naruto Fortnite, it sounded like saying, what? What did you say?
Well,
that's what I heard.
Well, that's kind of very interesting, considering the only person that's in the house is already in their room, so...
And for a split second, I thought it was your mom talking to you. I'm like, no, there's no way she's gonna interrupt your stream.
Why would my mom care about Fortnite? She likes Naruto, but why would she care about Fortnite?
That's the thing. And I know that these shows say something if it's anime related. I know that. But I'm like, wait, Fortnite? Like, I don't think she plays Fortnite.
I would be very randomly flabbergasted if she does.
So I was like so confused. Like I heard something in my ears. I'm like, did I hear a second voice?
Oh wow, I don't have anything that can cure plague except for a vaccine.
But with the amount of random stuff you encounter in games, you might be for infamous.
I mean, if I run into a random glitch in Kingdom Hearts Mom, I'd be impressed and confused.
I mean, Blaz, you're not wrong. We're not very active on Discord, so
We're
not wrong.
sorry. Most of the time, you guys post things, we look at it, and then we're kind of doing our own thing.
And besides, we chat with you guys in the chat anyway, so
Yeah. You're not to interact with you guys outside.
we're not on Discord 24/7.
I mean, we're usually doing like other things. If you guys want to message us anything interesting, just tag us, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll eventually see it.
I mean, I mostly post dank memes. I mean, there is a place for that.
Yeah, there's a place for dank memes. Unfortunately. Might need to delete that soon. No, we don't have real lives. We're bums.
Nah, that we're
Bums.
anime VTubers.
We're anime VTubers? Yo,
Sure.
sick, son. I want to be the anime guy who does the anime stuff.
Define that.
I want to be the anime guy who does the anime stuff. What? Is that so hard
Oh,
to
okay.
really question? What? You asking way too much, man.
Wait, you have imaginary life? Sure.
Yeah, we're all in the easy kind of world.
Bro, you know, you could be talking to imaginary people.
Damn, that'd be litness, right? we're just fake streamers. We're not really streaming. We're just here.
You guys are all dreaming of two people commentating over a stream.
If you guys are dreaming that, dream of something else, please. Because that's like a very awful dream. Dream of something better. Dream big, not small.
Random dream indeed. I get random dreams a lot. Like I had one. I don't remember too much of it. I just remember just one random dude which is possessed, and like just again being chased by it, mind you.
Yeah, Sheena has dreams of being chased a lot. I don't know why. I think her dream is probably telling her something, but I don't know what. I think it's telling her to
look into
leave.
detail.
I think it's telling her to leave this relationship and go for someone better. It's
Well,
fine.
dang.
It's
It's not even you that
okay.
run away from.
That's the problem, though. You don't know who it is.
Just a random guy who was apparently possessed by a demon. I'm like, I'm sorry, what is going on?
I'm the demon.
I have weird dreams.
Yep.
That would explain why there was a doctor writing notes down beside me. So I did have a dream I was isekai into a Persona universe.
That must have been boring.
This'll teach you.
How fun was that? Did you meet Shibuya?
Shibuya!
Yeah, the character, not the city. Did you meet Shibuya? Did it talk to you and say, yo, what's up, man? Welcome to Shibuya. Everybody keeps getting me mixed up with freaking Persona memes. I don't understand.
Sometimes no, I was in the... Gosh, the stupid thing is blocking my way. I sometimes hover over like the news thing on my computer, and sometimes it pops up.
You
I'm
too?
like, no,
Yeah,
I hate that.
I hate when that happens.
Anyways, no, I was in the boring city of Nagoya.
That doesn't sound like Shibuya. You cheating on Shibuya, dude.
Nagoya.
I hate this room.
Same, I do it, and it's now worse than in Windows 11. Oh, ew. Yeah,
Oh, great. I'm glad to know that it's worse in Windows
because
11.
Because the news article crap is like on the bottom left, or bottom right of my computer, and you know the chat's on the right side on the stream. So when I ever try to hover over the chat, So I sometimes bring up the little news thing, and I'm like, I don't want to bring that up. Go away.
Well, I suppose if you have a slow computer, it takes longer to go away.
Ugh.
Not bad, eh?
Like, it's literally just taunting you, like, right there, like, hey, why don't you hover over me? I'm like,
Ew.
no. What?
Ew! Look what Windows 11 did. They
They
made
made
a
it a
full
full
window.
win-
Ew! That means it covers up the whole damn thing. Who the hell
Ew.
wants that?
No. Like, the thing already covers, like, half of your screen in this.
Yeah, we
when
don't
I,
need it to cover the whole friggin' thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's ew. Now I don't want to upgrade to
Yeah,
Windows
now
11.
definitely. I don't want to upgrade. Period.
You know what's funny? Because it gives me icon like, oh, your your update is ready. Upgrade to Windows 11 is ready for your PC. I'm like, no,
Yeah, that's nice.
it's not ready at all.
That's not right at all. What are you talking about? You lie.
They wanted the news in your face. I don't need to know
I
everything
don't
that's
need.
happening.
I don't need to know the news. Look, Twitter is already in my face. I don't need you. I don't need the news being in my face too. You know, just saying. We want you to look at the news. We want you to enjoy the news. We want you to read the news. Enjoy the news. Read the news. Read the news. Enjoy the news.
Read it. Take
Read
it. Take it. Take it.
Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it.
Take it. Take it. Take it.
You want to upgrade to Windows 11? No.
No.
Oh.
Simon said to you, I'm his news.
Oh, power
No, you
right.
kind of missed the Naruto and Fortnite thing, so I don't know, man. I'm kind of second guessing on you being the Cyber Doctor news guy right now.
Cyber news.
Today on Cyber News, Cyber will end up telling you about details about video game culture. Pokemon fans are outrageous. They are going crazy for this new BDSM. It's called Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Look
Wait,
out,
did
guys.
did you say that again?
Yes, I did.
Oh Lord. I mean, to be fair, I think it sounds close to it, so.
Hey, maybe they
Yeah.
should have changed. Maybe they should have changed it to not that name. They say
It was
for
exclusive
themselves.
to another channel. It's their own fault. I mean, it is. I mean, before the original version was just called DP, and every time I
Yeah.
say DP,
Oh,
it just
God,
reminds me
never
of Danny Phantom.
It doesn't remind me of that,
Oh,
but I'll just leave that alone. Oh no!
DP?
Don't worry about it.
Is it a naughty thing?
Don't worry about it, Shane.
I'm gonna bonk you. I'm just gonna bonk you with an imaginary hammer.
It's the
Where's
bonk
Trevor-
noise
where's
that
Trevor when
yeah,
we
where's
need him?
Trevor
We
with
need
that bonk noise?
Where's Trevor? Bonk.
Love that noise.
That's why I included one of those into the moments. Bonk. Bonk.
It's a dumb, simple ass noise, but it's so
I love
funny.
it. I actually there's one clip that like it was like before Age of Calamity came out. They were showing like bits here and there about Age of Calamity, and Link was using the sledgehammer as a two-handed weapon. And every time he kept bonking an enemy, it would make the bonk sound. Every time he did the bonking, I'm like, I love it. I don't know why it's so random, but I love it.
Use your guts! Guts!
I bet it's them teaching the Gen 9 game Pokemon rated R version and Pokemon rated X version. Oh no, not the XX version.
Ooh, I can't wait to get I don't have it.
It's on YouTube. Wait, what is this? Before I click it, what is it?
Before I click it, and then my eyes gets completely floored. What the hell is this, and what am I looking at?
No, okay, hold on. There's two links. It's the bonk. Is that what it is? But what's the first link? What's that
What's the first one?
I see two links. The second
Which
one's
one?
the bonk. What's the first one?
Which one is good and which one is bad?
You know, I'm gonna click on the second one.
Yeah, the second one sounds like fun.
Wow, I got an ad for. Got an ad immediately when I click on it. Oh, it's a 30-second video too.
Use your guts! Guts!
What is this? Oh, an explosion at the end. Okay, cool. Yeah, the title is called 25 bonk sound variations in 30 seconds.
Jeez.
And it's a 30-second video too. Oh, the first one is just a regular bonk. The second link which has various bonks. Oh, okay. I died at a little bonk. The explosion, and I'm like, oh, okay, random explosion. Haha, that guy got hit by a coconut. Like, the bonk sound is glorious.
Hey, we found it. Oig. So you gotta find. So you gotta essentially find this area, which is really out of your way, because the compass is not gonna tell you where you're supposed to go. It's a person. So you know.
Uh-oh. Post says, I think I made someone rage quit in Smash.
Why? What'd you do?
What did you do?
Also,
Who
we
and
fi-
what
we-
did you do?
Also, we finally made it to the actual dungeon. Welcome to the actual soldier graveyard. It has a lot of fun things in it.
Oh, we're doing Soldier's Graveyard.
Yeah. Castle of Dreams did not take that long.
Wait, were you Sora or were they Sora?
Sora.
I'm assuming you were Sora.
Are you sure you can trust me?
You unlocked his rage instead of his heart. Anti-Sora. I still wish that was a costume, because I would have totally played as Anti-Sora.
Riku, are you sure you're not jealous of Sora? That is a line that is a line that Xemnas does say to Riku in the final battle.
I like to
pretty
assume
messed
that you were Sora Flip, because I'm thinking of the Thunder mechanic. I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I think you were just Sora. That's why. And you were kicking their butts at Sora.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Okay, so this is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, it's just expensive jewelry. I literally thought it was experience jewelry for a second. Oh, this room is fantastic.
Oh, look at all the wonderful enemies.
These guys are still weak to physical attacks. We say yes and don't say psych. They're kind of not wasting any, like, the potions and everything that we were gathering are actually for these dungeons, because you don't really need to utilize too much for, okay, Elementals does nothing. Good to know. Great. Violence.
Resort to violence. Me see Spider-Man trending. Me, ooh, no way. I would say no more heroes. No way home leaks. Me rather is people sharing. Oh.
I didn't keep running into those.
Oh.
I'm impressed you keep running into those.
Alright, we won!
I keep telling you to stop looking at trending. You're just gonna run it. That's why when Isabel was trending, you're not supposed to look at it.
Can we not go with the Isabel thing?
I won't.
I don't need to remind him of that.
Okay.
I don't know. They attract me somehow.
Okay.
And look, I mean,
Whoa! What's up, boys? How's it happening, my dudes?
He's ready for something.
Yeah, you gotta attract some butts. We're not letting
Yeah,
that go.
yeah. I was gonna mention that.
Got something you want to tell us, boy? Got something you want to tell us?
Look, he's just a butt person. That's all.
Oh, okay. Well.
I mean, to me, I'm more of a personality person.
Oh, you're boring, so whatever.
Look, I'm not shallow.
Yeah, neither am I, but you're still boring.
Good.
I prefer the personality first, and then it kind of just goes. The list just kind of just goes down from there.
More not safe for work than anyone should see. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Should probably get out of that.
Yeah, you should probably run away.
One said, he is Spider-Man, and I doped out. I'm like, oh.
he is Spider-Man. Yeah.
For the record,
Violent.
he's a teenager.
Use your guts.
Yeah, he's like 18. Like, jeez. Calm down, guys. It's not bad.
He's just a boy.
He's just 5 years old, trying to be a Spider-Man, and having a crisis in the middle of it.
In which universe?
You're right. That's right. He has like multiple ages in every universe. Sometimes he's
Regardless, he's a boy.
But the boy is older to be a man. And like what Shin said, to be a man, you must have honor in it. Yeah, you guys already know the rest of the line.
Wait, what line?
Don't worry about it.
Not bad, eh?
Okay.
Look, you don't watch the show, so it doesn't matter to you.
What show?
Shin-chan, damn.
Oh.
You want me to say the quote?
No, you don't need to again.
You sure? It's probably really important for people to actually know
Nope,
how
I'm
to
gonna
have
forget
honor.
it.
No, the people need to know how to have honor. Honor.
Blaz knows what you're talking about. Or Shin-chan, I should say.
Cool.
I still find it random. I'm like, oh, this is
don't wanna
cringe
have
humor.
honor? It's not cringe. You're cringe.
It's dated humor. Very dated
Yeah,
humor.
okay. I will admit it is pretty dated. it is indeed dated humor.
Also, about it's coming back as a series and movie. I'm sorry, what? Shin-chan?
Or the Spider-Man shocker thing.
Wait, which one? Shin-chan? I want to say Shin-chan.
Probably Shin-chan.
Yeah, it's probably Shin-chan.
Crayon Shin-chan.
Okay,
Why they call it
Shin.
Crayon Shin-chan.
Ah, okay, yeah, it is.
Are you serious? He deliberately went after Alright, fine.
I saw that turn.
Let's-
I'm like, he went
let's-
after Milda.
Let's go, dude. Let's have a party, my dude.
You'll never get away.
Yeah, that didn't do nothing.
Good job.
I already knew it wasn't gonna do anything. But you wanna know what will do something? Shockwave!
Here goes.
Oh, that wolf is dead.
Even as a kid, I wasn't that big of a fan of the show. I mean, Nick kind of like we were kind of watching some of it, and I'm like, what is going on?
The humor is dated nowadays because it's obviously
It very much is.
like they make the
Pop
English
culture
version.
jokes.
The English version makes pop culture references here and there, basically being like a glorified anime or
Like
family
celebrity jokes and all that, and I don't follow many celebrities at all. I don't really follow any celebrities at all, but I'm like, they make a lot of celebrity jokes out of it. I'm like, I don't get the joke.
That's why when anybody makes celebrity jokes, I don't know what the hell they're talking about because like I don't
Yep.
get it.
Also, so just has done good for the Game Awards. What's going on? He said today that the Game Awards will never do the bleh letters, and anyone who supports the bleh will no longer be invited. Good.
Rip Nintendo, I guess.
Hocus pocus.
You do that, Blaz. See how you feel about rewatching the show again.
What the hell's the point of even having poison? It's not gonna even do any goddamn damage. Like I don't really understand life anymore, man, dude. Come on. Ugh, you don't have like anything right now.
Well, like at least you got the first part out of the way.
Well, no, it's not that. Like, this is kind of the common problem when it comes. Like, this is the reason why I said this dungeon is second, because you don't have a healing pool. Unlike in the Castle of Dreams, where they give you the healing thing, you have to do this in like kind of like a.
Fina, where are you go?
Where is she going?
I don't know. And now she's probably gonna die because of doing that.
Oh, I stopped running around. I'm like, where are you going?
How about this?
Oh my god.
I have to ask the same thing. I don't know what a time poison has been useful. I mean, maybe Pokemon.
How about this?
He's like dangerously low.
It's useful in Pokemon if you used it. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of for poison being useful.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
So, but this one's more dungeon based, as you said, right? Or is it the other way around?
It's more dungeon heavy.
Ah.
It focuses more on combat. All of them are dungeon heavy. You just fight more so than anything else. That room is completely pointless to go through because it's not really. Oh god.
Oh no.
All right, it's time to start busting out these items now and stop being a punk.
I mean, that's how I play, really. Unless I really need to use it.
Because in all honesty, if we're gonna be like using these things, then we might as well just start open them. Cool. So this is kind of the thing that we will be doing when we get to the Tower of Annoyance, because we have to be sure. That's why all those items that I've been putting in the storage, yeah, there's a reason as to why I'm got ambushed. Luckily enough, it's just 2 Wisp.
Why do you keep going after Fina? Stop it!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Take it! Take it! Take it!
Stop hitting her! Right, that one's still alive. I should probably just get rid of that damn sword that crap has on it. It's not doing anything.
Oh, I was wondering what Flip was talking about. I'm like, oh, you're talking about the sword thing. But according to the Rage Quit match, he said that the person tried to deal with him, but he sent the other person to the door to nothingness.
Well, rip.
Well, rip.
Okay, I think we need to probably go down that thing, because it's kind of... Oh, that's a lot of dudes.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes, yeah.
Rip, for the love of God, please tell me... Rip, not Rip. Rap.
Rip.
Please tell me you can hit... Okay,
Rip.
you can hit people. Good, good, good. I say focus on killing the wolves first, because those seem to be the most commonly annoying dudes in the air. So.
Oh, power of ice!
Door to shadows.
Here goes!
That reminds me of Nick. So, like how people say pain when something bad happens, people also now say rip. I mean,
People always been saying rip. That's
but
old.
now it's more so like the other way around. People said rip before, but now it's pain.
Yeah, now people just say pain.
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 All right, we won!
I don't know why. Pain just sounds funnier than just rip. Rest in spaghettis, my dude. Rest in spaghettis.
Rest in spaghettis.
Oh, right. That's right. There are fake walls in this place.
I don't know why though the little red skull things kind of remind me of the enemies in Zelda. The anti-fairies, as you call them in the 2D Zelda. They kind of look like it.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be able to beat the boss or not.
What a thing.
Look at me, those guys come in just 2 packs and not in 5.
Hey.
Gonna wait till my iframes disappear before I run into the room again. Pick up the key, which is the soldier key, which we stop moving, please.
Oh, what you got for us, Cyber? What you got for us for the beams?
Just clown me.
Uh-huh.
What's the clown?
And guess what the clown says?
The clown says.
What does the clown say?
I don't know what it said. I don't feel like
Pain.
guessing right now. Pain?
Just pain. Just pain. The clown move and it's just the clown saying pain.
Why is he in pain? Is he sitting on his ass all day?
Just pain. Just pain.
Ooh, I don't know why I decided to run into you guys. You guys are like evil. Like, you guys are separated. That's another thing I don't like about this area is that the enemies and Fina still can't do any damage because she has an elemental thing equipped. So elemental doesn't mean anything for her.
Just pain. It came to you, Cyber? Well, I'm glad the idea came because that was actually kind of funny.
So as you can tell, you saw Raps' super fast speed. Also, the expensive jewel is going to be really good for us because it means that we're going to sell it and we're going to be fine. You just sent me a thing. What are you sending me?
Oh, I've sent the wrong thing. Oops.
That's what you sent me.
I just sent you the SpongeBob thing again. I'm like, that's not the one first of all, wrong person, and second of all, wrong thing.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Look, I saw something cute and I forgot to copy and paste it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Pokemon SpongeBob meme.
Okay, I mean, I'd see it again. I don't know why you...
No, I wanted to send something else into our little private chat.
Is that not what I'm supposed to see?
I mean,
Am I
you can
supposed to
see it
SpongeBob
again
meme?
if you want, but that's not what I wanted to post, and that's also in the wrong messenger thing. You making it as this is something sus. It's not sus. It's just something cute that I found, and I want to show it to my group of friends.
Oh, you thought you can get us, but you can't.
Don't worry, it's nothing sauce. Sauce.
Nothing sauce. There's no sauce, guys. There's
no
lamb.
sauce.
There's no lamb sauce in Bob Sing Say.
No, it's just Animal Crossing related, and I find it cute. And I know Sabrina will love it. I knew it. She's hiding the pasta sauce. Yes, I am hiding the pasta sauce.
When we fight the next boss, unfortunately, I won't be able to save, so hopefully I don't end up losing and dying like a chump.
Oh, Flip, I get it, what he posted. I get it. That's them in a nutshell.
This place is killing me.
I see what you posted. I'm actually having chicken parmesan with spaghetti right now. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I mean, that sounds good, but I had chicken adobo today, so it was yummy. Also, those skeletons are not taking normal hits.
No,
Except
they
for
can't. No. Fina has a water attribute whip, so it's not gonna really do any actual damage to them. Unfortunately, it's stupid.
Ah, okay.
For whatever reason, most of the enemies here, if they're not fire, can't take actual damage, which is dumb, but whatever.
Chicken parma, top tier in Italian food, in my opinion.
Dude, I really hope Splitter actually hits everybody and does just make her do a kick split, because if she just does nothing, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm gonna knock y'all down at once. Ha! Hurrah!
Hey, she can do this, apparently.
Oh, that's a lot of shaking.
Alright, cool. I didn't know she could do that. She never did that move against us. Thank God, too. Dude, she's all might. She can punch the ground.
She could use Earthquake? I mean, I imagine she could.
Prevents move, magic block, and it has the ability to utilize refresh. Give us that, please. There's a sword I see over there, which is probably called the soldier sword. Oh shit. Okay, looks like we're getting that soldier sword.
Oh, okay.
Please some of these guys can be killed in like 5 hits. Iron Giants. The movie? No, the villain. Oh my god, these guys have 700 HP. Oh, they thick boys. I'm not appreciative of thickness right now.
Please protect us.
I don't like what Daniel said, so I'm like, I just gave it an inky face.
That's fine.
I posted something cute, and then he went to talk about something else. Oh, no! Oh my god.
Oh my god, you guys can't pass each other! Jeez!
Let me just, sure! Well, even though you're typed it up already. Oh, that sounds lovely. So, Fire Force was not only greenlit for another season, but for 3 more seasons and 2 movies. I mean, it must be good. It must be good for some people, but I still don't really care about the anime too much. I mean, I'm sure it gets better later on, but it's a slow start from what we watched. I'm like, is it going anywhere?
Oh, he gonna hit. Oh my god, defend yourself! Oh, you only hit for 9? What? I'm sorry. What was that? I thought he was gonna murder him. He just did 9. I'm like, what? That's it?
He did a boonk.
The freaking skeletons do better damage than you can.
The big golem guy did a boonk.
Yeah, it really did a boonk. That's all it was. I'm like,
it's
what?
not. Yeah, like it's called bonk, but just the sound of it just goes boonk.
Oh my god, that was embarrassing. That was actually legit embarrassing. Just put WoW on.
Shame on them.
Yeah, for a bunch of Iron Giants, they really are not really living up to their standards.
You know, that's the exact perfect response to their attack. It's just wow. just wow.
Wow.
Really impressive.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Get him, Milda. I thought having strength a bunch of times would have actually made you. Oh, they about to do it. Oh, they about to do a thing. They about to do their jig. I don't know what their jig is, but I don't want to know what their jig is. So, hopefully, oh, it's bomb throw. Yeah, I don't need that in my life. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. Oh, you gonna bonk somebody again? Who you bonking? Melda? She can take it. Okay, maybe she can't. That hurts. Fina, you can't do anything. You don't have the oomph. You also have like the wrong whip to do like any damage to anything in this place.
Wow.
So everyone does have a best weapon in this game.
Uh-huh.
Justin's obviously the spoiler sword. Rep is, I think, ninja shurikens or dark shurikens or
He's a
something.
ninja.
Yeah, he's a thrower, dude. That's why it's best for him. It's best for you to level up his sword and his Can I just ignore him? Oh shit, no I can't. He got mad.
Oh, he got mad.
He got
he
mad.
angry.
He did not
He
like
got
me. He
angry.
did not like me doing that. He didn't like that. Yeah, he didn't like. He did not like that. He's like, steal my sword, bro.
You trying to come into my turf?
Trying to get into my hood. Trying to be my best friend. Trying to step up in my field, and you think that you just gonna go ahead and be like, bro? Yes. No.
Please
Not about that
protect us.
life.
V-slash.
Alright, guys, let's kill these Easter Island heads quickly.
Sorry, I'm just typing.
I hate this game. I hate
What
when
happened?
I hate when the characters just don't go for the enemy because okay, so as weird as it is, the characters can't get past other characters. So for whatever reason, they seem to run around in
Justin was
circles
in the
like
way.
yeah, Justin was in the way, so Melda couldn't get to the enemy, which is so stupid. And I'm just like, are you serious right now?
I mean, she's a big lady.
No, Justin's too damn small is what it is.
He's small. I kind of find that hilarious that they can't do their attack because you're in the way.
I mean, that happens to the monsters as well, thank God, because it would be kind of unfair if it only happens to the humans.
Yeah, it would.
I swear, she actually did damage. Good, we never got hit by any. Oh, actually, no, we did. We got hit by 2.
Ta-da!
Just say it was a big fat lie. I'm pretty sure you got hit by something.
Nobody would believe you, anyways. There's no footage of it.
We have the stream footage.
We have technology.
We have technology. Bangs of paper with a computer.
So we got a lightning sword and an ice blade. I'm just gonna still let him keep the stupid sword, to be honest. I mean, the
Okay.
knife. Alright, we're done here. Now we just need to find the door, open the door, beat up the soldier, and then
The door of
leave.
darkness.
Kinda.
You just made a joke clip. Hey, what's the joke? Should you post it? Is it a meme? What is it?
There it is. Alright, now we're at the boss. Can you guys guess who the boss is gonna be?
What's
You
the
know
boss?
him.
What's the
You
boss?
love him. He's a boss that we've already fought already.
Oh. You say he, so I'm like, is it a person?
Yes, it is.
A boss, Cyber says.
Alright, cool. Good job.
I actually don't know who it would be. Mr. Boring. I mean, that's my first guess.
Nope.
Oh! This guy.
Kung Fu Master!
No, honestly, that's my second guess. I was about to guess him, I just didn't know what his name was.
Hey,
Yep, he's back for round 5.
Oh, Joygasm. That was so lame. I'm sure we'll have a chance to fight Mr. Boring.
Oh yeah, we will, and it's gonna be laughable, so. Gotta make sure it's laughable. So he fights the same way, he's super duper fast, just like before, and he ends up punching really, really hard because, well, super boss reasons.
God!
So I recommend getting your defense up so that way he doesn't knock you the F out, and you should be relatively okay.
I mean, hopefully.
Please protect us!
Yeah, I know, hopefully, right? Luckily, it's just one dude. He does have spin kick again, so I kind of should separate everybody so that way they don't all get decked in the face. Oh, there's the move you guys didn't see for the first time we fought the dude.
Hey, okay. Yeah, oh.
Yeah, he steps on you. He plays
Ow.
dirty.
Yeah, he really does.
Oh, he's doing spin kick to rep. That's not good. I'm gonna use digging again. The faster I can get our defenses up, the quicker I don't have to actually worry about his punches being too deadly. Because I think that would have probably did like 100 to Justin if he would have did it. Oh, his spin kick might just hit Rep, but I doubt it because I think he might get all up in his grill and hit Milda as well.
I mean, that could happen.
Okay, somehow that hit everybody. I don't know how.
How did that hit Justin? He was far away.
No, it didn't hit Justin. Hit Fina and Milda. I don't know how it hit Fina. I guess his legs are so damn large that he just has the capabilities of just being that way.
Okay then.
Whatever. I'm just gonna use WoW on Milda.
Please.
She'll probably be our most damage dealer. I'm kind of hoping that he forcibly just splits everybody up, making it easier for me. Oh, he's just gonna defend. Oh, good. He's being a bitch. Defense lost, bitch. We're gonna raise our defense, but we're gonna lower your defense. By the way, Rep is the second only character that can learn defense loss. No one else can learn it. I don't know why. Cause Gadwin has the move already, but the only character who's permanent that can learn defense loss is only Rep, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, he going wild. I think he about ready to I think he ready to do the punch again. I think he ready. Did I heal? I didn't heal, did I? I actually ignored it, didn't I?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I didn't ignore it. Wait, what's he? Oh no, he just punching dudes. Anyways, let's lower his defense more. Super Tornado Punch!
Tornado punch.
You didn't even split her that far, my dude. Whatever. It's a good thing he bows in respect when he does that.
But he's still kicking your butt and stepping on them.
I didn't say he was that respectful, okay? I just said he was half
He's
respectful.
selectively respectful.
He's very selectively respectful.
Is it wrong to think he's a knockoff Ryu Hayabusa?
I mean, you can think of the wait, Ryu Hayabusa. I mean,
Yeah,
this
from
is-
Street Fighter.
No, Hayabusa's not Ryu's name. Ryu Hayabusa, isn't Ryu Hayabusa a different person? I don't know anymore. Wait.
Is that his last name? I'm pretty sure. I think that's
Wait,
his
no,
last
that's the
name.
ninja guy.
You're confused.
Yeah, ninja. That's the ninja guy.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden, really? I was thinking of Street Fighter Ryu.
Why do you think he looks like Ryu Hayabusa?
That's what I'm saying, because the last name. Isn't that his last name?
No, Hayabusa is not Ryu's name. Ryu has no last name.
Oh, he does.
No, it's just Ryu.
Oh, he doesn't have a last name?
No, it's just Ryu.
Oh.
No one has last names. I'm kidding. They do have last names. I just don't remember Ryu's last name.
I could have sworn I started with an H.
No, it's just no. Why do you assume that?
Ryu Hayabusa Ninja Gaiden. Oh. Sorry, I'm not like familiar with Ninja Gaiden, so And it's weird too because I remember reading something about like, oh, there's a rumor that Ryu Hayabusa is gonna be in Smash, sort of deal.
And you thought it was Ryu?
Like I was confused at first. I'm like, we already have Ryu. I'm like, Ryu Hayabusa, as in the Ryu Hayabusa Ninja Gaiden. I'm like, oh, there's a person named Ryu Hayabusa.
Yes.
First of all, that'd be kind of weird to have two Ryus in Smash. So the announcer's just gonna say Ryu twice, but say it's really for the other Ryu.
No, he'll just say Ryu Hayabusa. Oh no.
Spanish.
All right, so.
Oh.
Yeah, you know all those stat buffs that we just did?
It's
yeah,
canceled.
Completely negated.
Ooh, yeah, I saw that.
This is one of the first bosses. Actually, I think I'm actually surprised because I think the Lich can also do that too.
Ugh. Ryu in Street Fighter has no last name.
It's kind of depressing.
In my defense, IGN and GameSpot did the same many times. Yeah, that's the thing, because I kept seeing like Google articles about the Ryu Hayabusa rumor thing. So that's why I kind of familiar with that name, even though I forgot that Rehybus is a Ninja Gaiden character.
That's fine.
He angry that I thought he was Ryu, just Ryu from Street Fighter.
Actually, I think that only happens if you kind of use either defense loss on him or you use digging too much. Because it's supposed to prevent you from getting too strong, because the bosses don't like that. Luckily enough, the only attack that he can hit with everybody is only spin kick, and that's it. But everything else is pretty terrible. But unfortunately, he's super defensive and super hard to, defend again. Oh, good. Now Milda's over there. But I will have to heal her anyways. So I'm just gonna focus on using not defense loss.
I keep forgetting, like, to post, like, artworks on Discord sometimes.
Hocus pocus.
Do that more, but I keep forgetting to do so.
It's okay.
I'll do that right now since I'm on Discord. Yeah.
Please protect us.
And now there's no possible way to prevent Vanish. Vanish is a move that bosses use as a countermeasure for buffing yourself too much. Oh no, he is punching Fina. That is not good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Tasty
What now?
meat. Eat some meat because you need it.
Here goes.
Actually, I didn't even get the right one. Oops. Yeah, oh no.
Burn to a crisp.
Oh right, he can heal.
Has he ever healed in the first battle?
No, the first battle's a different dude, so no, he doesn't have that ability.
No, he's a different.
That would be
different
really,
dude.
really dickish if that boss did have a healing spell, though, let's be honest.
No, he's a different dude.
Here goes.
Cloud goes to the gold saucer to get certain materia classes. May I have that? Clerk says, sure. Cloud gives him GP. The clerk says, oh, sorry, don't allow gold points or gil anymore. I was like, then what do you allow? Shows him 3 letters. Cloud returns to the group. Screw it, the planet's gonna die anyway. Oh. Huh. I get it.
It's like, I get it.
I'm like, I had a feeling it's gonna go there. I'm like, wait, is it one of those jokes? Yes, it is.
Yeah, see, he auto heals. And he's using Vanish again.
Angelicism.
He really does not like us to having defense.
Nope, he wants to get rid of your buffs.
I mean, smart on the boss's part, to be honest. Oh wait, the gold potion. All right, that's the good stuff.
Gold.
Actually, as much as I know he keeps using Vanish on us anyways, I think he's probably only using that as a precaution for him getting defense loss. So rather than focusing on that, I'm just gonna increase our defense. This will force him to use Vanish, so that way he wastes a turn doing that. But
okay.
This will also be sure that we don't get like friggin' one-shotted by his super tornado punch attack.
Here goes.
Because I don't want Milda to die, because Milda's kicks thing is actually pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Gonna thrash you good.
Also, for those who are kind of questioning, yes, Rep is essentially the first party member who does the whole multiple attack, and the person in Grandia 2 is just the same damn person. Just as a kid with blonde hair and not with brown hair, and does not have long ears. It is also a prince. So he has a different
same character, but totally different.
Totally different backstory.
I was gonna say, like, are they the same character? Because they're completely different.
Will I be able to get mid-air cut before he does spin kick?
Ha! Slice in two.
No. It didn't
I
even
say no
cancel
to
him.
you.
Cancelled! Yeah. I already knew that was gonna happen. But he's almost dead, so who cares?
Here it goes.
Kind of like a crystal coconut to me. Oh, the crystal move that Vina was using, I think. I mean, I just see a bunch of. I don't know. To me, it looks like a bunch of wings.
Hey, stop auto healing. It's cheating.
Hey, stop it.
Only we're allowed to heal.
No boss healing allowed.
So this fight is a little bit tamer compared to the Lich. Unfortunately, you can't use your buffing strategies, and that's something to take in consideration because after a while, there are going to be a lot of bosses that are actually going to start doing that.
Ugh.
They don't like you buffing too much because one, is cheating, and two, it's unfair. Only they're allowed to buff themselves. But he's dead anyway.
So it's fair for them.
Yep, but he's dead. Kabuya! Goodbye,
Hey, you
Kung
did
Fu
it.
Master. You suck just like you did the first time. And he gave us a
did
nice
it.
little pretty stone, too. It's a statistic gem. Actually, what is that? I actually don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, satisfaction gem. Crit chance is up.
Satisfaction.
Anyways, the reason why we're here is to basically activate this. We hit this. We hit this. We hit this.
Maybe hit all those
And
walls.
we hit this. Also, that doesn't do anything. I'm just kidding. You have to go. You gotta go up here.
I was wondering what you're doing. I'm like, wait, what are we doing? Why are we hitting all four corners?
It doesn't do anything. I'm just being dumb. We gotta
Okay.
go up. We go up. You see the lovely gem. We pick it up. It's the Y metal. You're probably wondering, what's the Y metal? Well, it's the same thing that we had before,
Why?
except it's called the Metal of Yore. So it's better than the one that Justin already has, which is also the
why?
same. Which is also the same thing. What's the difference? Nothing.
Oh, look, a Chaos Emerald.
So why did we really come to this place?
But why?
There's another item here, which is all fruit, which is an all-around fruit, which ends up only working on one character. So give it to Justin. And we can open this. We got random monsters that can probably end up ending your whole career if you let them.
They're like, you may have one.
But now you have to face the Will-O-Wisp.
We can still screw you up.
Yeah. Never happened to me in the game, but I'm pretty sure it probably happened to somebody who thought that it was over. And I would feel very sorry for them. Once again, they always keep trying to attack Fina. Stop it.
Not bad, eh?
It wasn't funny the first time. It's not funny now. Jeez. Alright. I'm kind of glad we got this done before we have
Yeah, I'm surprised we got both of them out of the way.
Yeah, Tower. I wish I could say the same thing for Tower of Temptation. That ain't happened. That area is gonna suck. Alright, so this stone is used in the Soldier's Graveyard. So we use it, we put it somewhere. Monsters spawn. Because this game is funny. Because it thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, you got caught.
Oh no, there was nowhere I can go. It was either getting ambushed or just dealing with
Just
it.
ran to them.
Yep. Yeah, I'd rather run into them rather than getting ambushed. Ambush is actually worse. Ambush can consider death. Luckily enough, Rep and Justin are going to be good to go because at some point, Fina's not going to be on the team. Actually, wait, no.
Is it Fina?
No, wait, no. Fina was still in the team. I'm thinking of something else. And here's a better knife for Rep. God.
Hey.
Knife. What's so good about God Knife? Well, it allows you. It's Godspeed Knife, in fact. Yeah. And a wolf that's trying to stop us from getting the God's Knife because he's like, I want.
So I can keep getting waifus. Yeah, but you can't say that for Sue. She's only 8.
And Milda's married.
Unless you want to count Gadwin as a waifu.
That's a weird waifu, dude.
No problem. Woo!
I just told you that Milda is married. He's married to some bull horny dude.
I love how you went with Gadwin. Well, here's the thing. You're saying that for people that he can't keep any waifus with, you know, and you know he can't keep any waifus in the group. The only 2 people that left the group is Sue and Gadwin, so that's why I went with Gadwin.
Twist like a tornado.
Because Rapper, you know, he hasn't left us at all yet.
And he doesn't leave us. Well, I mean he does, but it's actually kind of hilarious. So.
So that's why I said Gadwin. Because Sue is too young, and I'm like, well, there's Gadwin, even though he's much older.
Gadwin's just Gadwin. Gadwin is just Gadwin.
It's a Rappin's best waifu. Yes, Rappin's best waifu.
Sure, why not?
I did not expect this. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a lot of friggin' werewolves.
Oh. Wow. I like how Rap is like in the middle of it too.
Oh no, waifu Rep, no.
Not waifu Rap. I don't know why you said waifu Rap. It sounds like a sandwich wrap. Not my waifu Rap.
I wouldn't be surprised if those actually exist.
It literally sounds like a sandwich wrap. Not my waifu Rap.
Here goes! Here goes!
I'll save you, waifu Rap. I am not searching that Cyber says. I mean, with all the stuff that you came across tonight, yeah, don't. You never know what you'll stumble upon. And I'm pretty sure Google will give you something completely different.
You hit us with that fireball. I don't understand that. Kill that werewolf. Booyah! Twilight sucks.
Not bad.
Yes. What? Why did you say that out of random?
There's a werewolf.
Okay.
Yo, you wanna
Yeah,
go?
I'm sorry. You said that at random. You're like, you were saying something, you know, completely different than you said Twilight sucks. I'm like,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
you want me to say Twilight Princess sucks? I can say that.
No, please don't.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this game has its problems here and there, but it does not suck completely.
Yeah, the day and night cycle is one of them.
It's trying to be realistic.
Skyward Sword fixes that problem. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you go to someone's
problem.
random house to sleep. Yeah, that's very realistic.
Hey, you can go to your own damn bed instead of ransacking other people's homes, you know? You just choose to because you're an asshole.
No, I can respect that Twilight Princess has its problems here and there. But I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I personally like the game a lot. Twilight Princess is great, but I prefer Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, and that's totally fine.
Oh, right. We need to collect 4 soldier souls. And what's even funny about that, the more souls we keep collecting, the more enemies spawn.
Oh, so they really try to stop you.
Yeah, they really try to kill you in this dungeon. At least the Tower of Temptation is nice. It has a teleporter that actually sends you back to the entrance of the place, and you don't have to go back down. This area is not funny. In fact, I'm not even laughing. I'm actually quite mad.
Well, I mean, it's okay sometimes. You can be mad.
Okay, then I shall.
But don't let out your anger too much.
Okay, I won't let out my anger too much.
Okay.
But I can't make promises.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. As long as you respect my promises and my wishes. Run away!
Run!
Whoa, calm down, bro. We almost done here.
I'm sorry. I thought I was covering my mouth.
You aren't. I heard. And that does not sound like a gas to me. It sounds like somebody who's a little tired. And trust me, I am too.
It's not the game. It's just, you know,
Just
it's that time of the night.
No problem.
What are they doing? They were running away from the... What?
You wanna know what the saddest thing is? That him doing that is a make or break as to why you probably would end up dead in friggin' fights. Oh right, I forgot. Okay, so the first stones are back here past the super boss, but the other two stones are, funny enough, in the entrance of where the super boss is at. So you can get two of them, you just can't get the other two until you beat the boss, which is hilarious.
Pretty easy.
Now all we have to do is get the... I actually don't remember what the hell is inside that church chest. It's not called the Soldier Sword, because that'd be a really dumb name.
I mean, there's other blades that have, like, other weird names for them.
Later, Cyber.
Later,
Have a good
Cyber.
night, my dude.
Night.
The next time you see us, we'll be out in the desert.
Actually, yeah, like by the end of this, yeah.
Ha! That thing says DK breath.
DK, DK, DK.
Guys, get up. Thank you. Desmond? We're bleeding.
Yeah, you guys are. Oh, yeah, you guys are pretty very much.
It's very easy to die in this area. We don't have any magic anymore, do we? Well, we got single magic, and Fina has like crap ton of magic anyway. So, heal away.
Go.
Might get that level 99 magic water yet. Luckily, they left the ones that are kind of going like up and down. They don't really target you. So yeah, like I said, you have to go through these walls to get the other two things.
Ah, okay.
Be careful though. Don't step on that switch, or else you'll spawn enemies.
I mean, that one looks obvious.
Grab this. The enemies there are probably gonna come down. Oh, the enemies spawn enemies. Never mind. Ooh, who I run into?
That's a lot of them.
Okay, good. I ran into these guys. Whew.
That's a lot
I
of them.
am going to go straight ahead after this battle. Because, oh my god. I don't
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
It is indeed a lot of them. I don't like this place.
I'm gonna knock y'all down at once. Ha! Hurrah!
United States Smash!
Calm down, All Might.
No, we need to run away and get the stones. Now let's immediately go straight ahead. Go, 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 go. Whew.
Push
Cool.
through, push through.
Alright. Last stone.
Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who the hell is in here?
Anybody in here?
And that's how you unlock that.
Hey.
That glorified Zelda puzzle. Fight this guy, fight these guys, and then immediately dart over to the right. Left, not right. We go left, and we just gotta run to more of them. I forgot that the first two are located in the entrance before the boss, and then after that, you have to,
You got
fight
cut
them.
out there.
Huh?
You got cut out there.
No problem.
Well, I
didn't hear what you
got it. Well, you. I'm fine. Chat still probably didn't hear it. It's okay. But no, I said we need to, after you find two in the entrance, which is here, you fight the boss, and then you get the other two. And after that, once you manage to defeat everything and gotten the 4 stones, you can unlock the treasure chest, which contains an energy charm. What does that do, you may guess? Well, let's just say it's going to be something that's going to be equipped on Fina. It's going to be equipped on Justin.
I'm like,
Never mind.
That
I forgot.
inventory looks great right now.
No, it's not that. It helps SP usage, which is really good considering the fact that 90% of Justin's moves, especially his final attack, takes too much SP. I think his final attack takes 100. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong on that. All right, let's get out of here because we also need to replenish our stuff. Luckily enough, this is the final time, the final super done. Are you good? I'm just gonna kill you guys on principle alone because you guys are freaking me out.
I couldn't even predict where they were going. I'm like, is it safe to just stay there or actually go?
No, it wasn't safe at all.
It looked like they were chasing each other. I'm like,
Nah, they were just trying to bite each other and eat their tails or something. Trying to do stuff.
they're trying to do something.
They're trying to find the pieces of the magic gold. Alright, so the thing helving, I don't know what the original cost was for Shockwave, but it's less now, so it's 15, which is pretty good, meaning Justin can use it more than once now.
What a cinch.
Huzzah! So I got a lot to learn with Sora, especially when they decide to switch it to smash meters due to their streak. That's fine, and there's nothing wrong. Like he learn by getting better with the character. Like
Yeah, there it goes. Alright, we can leave. We're done here.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. There's nothing else to do in the Slice.
Hey, that's good.
I just need to find the exit.
Whichever exit.
Well, the
And
exit is that door was the thing that led us to the boss. You're supposed to find the key, and then you're supposed to unlock it, and then you just go downstairs and you fight the boss, and that's really about it.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the stairs that's supposed to take me up.
Well, I guess you find an area that leads you up.
Ah, here it is. Found it.
Hey.
Now we can get out. Finally. This wasn't that bad.
No, that wasn't that bad.
Those things
you
made me
it out to
jump.
be. They just came out of the wall.
They made me jump. I didn't like that.
They're kind of like wall masters in the original Zelda.
Oh
They just-
god, I wish they were like wall masters from
No.
the original Legend of Zelda.
But I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, power of ice!
Hi, welcome back.
So, what happened?
Trying to get out of here without ended up dead. And also the fact that these guys multiply in a very tremendous amount of dudes compared to the slimes that we fought back in the sewers. But that makes it easy to level up. Yeah.
How many enemies can there be on the battlefield?
I don't know.
There's gotta be a limit. But that was like 7 on the field.
I don't know. I actually don't know
Okay.
the limit.
Okay.
Usually, I don't let them do that anyways, but I assume that they could probably be like 15 or so. Because the thing is, enemies in this game don't take forever to die. Like, I feel it's like if it's the enemies that multiply, they don't, and if they don't take that long to die, they don't really take that long to kill.
Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, there was like 7 on that battlefield. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah. And we're out. Well, we're not out yet. We still have a long
But
way
we're
to go.
heading out.
Unfortunately, the compass does not tell us where we're supposed to go, so you're supposed to just figure it out your damn self.
Trial and error.
Not trial and error. We came through a hole. We have to go through said hole to be able to get out of the hole so we can get to the hole, so that way the hole doesn't end up consuming our soul.
The hole.
If there's anything over there besides a trap for monsters and whatnot. We came from over there, so I think we do have to actually go down. But yeah, this is that was the 2 secret super dungeons in the game.
They weren't too bad.
Those were the easy super dungeons in the game.
Oh, okay. When you say easy, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Tower of Temptation,
Hold my beer.
that's good.
That sounds like a good night right there.
I'm probably gonna have music for that one, because that dungeon does take a bit.
You know what? And that's fine.
Sometimes it's fine to have music in certain situations, especially in those kind of situations where the dungeons take
Yeah.
5 hours to complete. I'm kidding, it doesn't really take 5 hours to complete, especially if it did.
Yeah, not only that, you know, I added some stuff, so yeah.
There is some stuff. I can't wait to not listen to any of them because the thing never picks it.
I know. My favorite is the Yoshi one. I like that one. I like that remix.
I call it the big one, right? So, if you so decide to ignore the dungeon, mind you, I think maybe the NPCs tell you about it, because I didn't really, you can't really find these things when you first play through unless you search throughout the majority of the area. Like, the compass does give you 3 general directions: back, progression, and to the other area, to one of the secret dungeon areas. So if you use the compass in that regard, you probably will find it, but you're not gonna know that. Like, you're not gonna know to press the compass button 3 times to end up navigating you to said dungeon. 'Cause I didn't know that as a kid, because I never found these dungeons like at all, until I played it again and looked up a guide and found out that the dungeons exist, and then I was like, oh god, this sucks.
Oh no.
But then I found out that these dungeons are actually super kino and super useful for getting some good ass goodies. Some mainly for Justin, Fina, and Rep, not so much for the characters that are with us, because obviously they're like minors. They don't.
Wait, they're whiners, okay.
Yeah, they're no minors. They're minor.
Oh, mine. I thought they said whiners. I'm like, what?
Oh, bro. What's wrong with you, dude? Can't you hear, bruh?
Energy bleeding.
Whatever,
What a
dude.
cinch.
Whatever. You can say however you feel, but I don't care because I'm a goob.
So if I say my energy depleted, that you don't care?
No, I have care. Also, Axe is almost at level 30. Meaning I can finally end up switching the weapon to the pole, which I probably don't even have. No, we have a pole, which is a hammer. Or tree root.
It's a tree root.
Well, I might actually just put on the home run bat, to be honest. Or the home run hammer. Because it only drops my stats to like 2 points.
They can't use home run bat, even though this game existed before Smash. Actually, no, because that's a Earthbound item. Never mind. Yeah, they couldn't use it because Earthbound's already Earthbound took home run bat.
Oh, you know, the actual home run bat. You know, that's a thing
That
too.
too.
Like what?
Yeah,
Like,
I
oh,
mean,
oh,
people mostly say baseball bat.
Whatever, man. Y'all just scrubs, man.
Yeah, we're out of those areas.
Yeah. And we stop as where we started. Back in the same point. And that is the end of this session of Grandia. In the next session, we'll actually continue with plot until, you know, stuff happen. What the? Anyways. We'll see you guys next time for more Grandia 1 tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful night and take care.
Laters.